Hey, Shalom. Let's check the feed real quick. We up and running. Hey, Shalom. G-Man Charlotte back to shoot the live camp through the Holy Spirit, the Rakash. Before we get started, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakash. Hey, double honors to the apostles, elders, the great millstone who taught this truth. Shalom to the hopeful elect. All right, another weekend to bring it out. All right, so I want to get into this thing real quick, just to open up, get started. Right, so there was a video title that I saw a couple of days ago, right, where it said that biometric identification will be the new normal, all right? And this is all for the forwarding of what? Of the mark of the beast, right? So I want to kind of land back on that. I thought that was a good point to talk about because we're in that, you know, that technology age where everything is going digital, all right? And we have to continuously talk about these things because it's prophecy first and foremost, all right? And this is the direction that the whole planet is headed, all right? So us being the prophets, all right, the men of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, we have to continue to edify and make these things plain upon tables, as it tells us in Habakkuk the 2nd chapter, man, all right? For those who may be new to this word, to you know, hearing these things, we have to identify the times for the people, man, because we're almost out of here, right? Now, before we even get into it, let's start off with let's start off in the book of this is Zephaniah, right? So this is the book of Zephaniah. All right. This is Zephaniah chapter 2 in verse 1, and it reads, it says, "Gather yourselves together, yea, gather together, O nations, O nation not desired." All right, that's talking about you Israelites, man. All right, you are that nation that is not desired, right? It says, "Before the decree bring forth, before the day pass as the chaff, before the fierce anger of the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua cometh upon you." I'm going to read that again. I'm in Zephaniah the 2nd chapter. Zephaniah 2:2, it says, "Before the decree bring forth, before the day pass as the chaff, before the fierce anger of the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua cometh upon you." Right? So we're approaching that inevitable day of destruction. Malachi the 4th chapter. Right? It talks about how that day that's coming is going to burn as an oven, man. Because a nuclear war is on the books, man. All right? Every day we're inching closer to that. They have talks with Trump and Putin, so-called negotiations and whatnot, but we all know that that's all bullshit, man. Everything is headed to the direction of nuclear war, Armageddon, and that can't be stopped, right? So it says, "Before the decree bring it forth, before the day passes the chaff, and before the fierce anger of the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua cometh upon you," before the day of the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua's anger cometh upon you. So again, we're imploring our people to repent, man. Okay, all these things that are going on in the earth, nuclear war, all right, the beast system being established, the chip, all right, the coming economic collapse, all right, civil wars, all right, we're imploring our people to turn back to the Lord before it's too late, man. All right, Jake is still fucking around. Jake is still on the internet scoffing and mocking, talking shit. Right? But that's why, hey, as we talk about, 2/3 got to go. It is what it is. There's no saving them. They'll get it right on the other side, man. Right? So it says, Zephaniah 2:3, it says, "Seek ye the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, all you meek of the earth, which have wrought his judgment. Seek righteousness, seek meekness." In that, it says, "Seek righteousness, seek meekness. It may be ye shall be hid in the day of the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua's anger." And that's the point, man. We want to be hid from the calamities that's about to befall this place, man. Okay? And the scriptures talk about a day like no other for a reason. Daniel 12:1, Matthew 24, 21 and 22. All right, all these various scriptures that talk about the terrible day of the Lord. All right. So we're like I said, we're pleading with Jake. All right, to get right or get left. That's your only option. Yahweh Shah is the only way out of here, man. Right? Let me get this too. All right. Hey, Shalom, my God. Hey, because the evil man is coming, right? Let me get that in Psalm 140 as well. All right. Because Jake, when it all hits the fan, that's when Jake gonna figure it out. It's gonna be too late. Right? Real quick, this is Psalm 140. All right. Because remember, the devil's time is short. Give me Psalm 140. All right. They gotta move with haste. You know. Hey, Shalom. Right.
148.
Yeah, we started at 7. Read down to 8.
This is Psalms chapter 140 and verse 7. O power, O Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, the Lord, the strength of my salvation. Thou hast covered my head in the day in the battle.
Yeah. So the Lord is going to cover, all right, the hopeful elect in that time of the battle, man. What's the battle? Jacob's trouble. All right, when resources are cut off. Martial law. Hey, I did the lesson on that, man. ICE, 175 million plus on their military, but hey, they leveled up ICE as a military agency, man. Okay, so they already got the concentration camp set up. They're getting ready to come down, full blown on all Americans, especially you Jakes, man.
It's like the video you showed the bounty hunter do.
Come.
It was like they're about to pretty much go to that next stage where they're going to be using these different bounty hunters to start rounding up these different Americans.
Yeah.
It's not just going to be Northern Kingdom. It's starting to come from everybody.
Yeah.
Even Edomites going to get rounded up.
Yeah, and it's a bunch of people that I saw earlier today before camp. It's a bunch of people that signed up for ICE. Whole lot of people's trying to get down, man.
Over 78,000.
Yeah, over 78,000 people, man. That's a lot of people, man.
That's right.
So all hell's about to break loose. You got it, huh?
Time. Verse 8. It says, grant not, O Lord, the desires of the wicked.
Yep.
Further not his wicked device.
Yeah, what is this wicked device? A new world order, man. All right? Dominating society through AI, man. All right? Global surveillance.
Right.
All right? All-time tracking. Right? Go ahead.
It says, lest they exalt themselves to lie. As for the bread of those that, it's like it asks for the head of those that compass me about, let the mischief of their own lips cover them. Let burning coals fall upon them. Let them be cast into the fire, into deep pits that they rise not again.
Right, so because when we get to that point where they feel as they're going to be able to bring the destruction, which we're damn near there, all right, that's when nuclear war is going to break out, man. So that we talk about it a lot. Those parallels are right there, they're neck and neck, right? Go ahead, Doc.
Verse 10 or verse 11. Let not an evil speaker be established in the earth.
Yep.
Evil shall hunt the violent man to overthrow him.
Evil shall hunt the violent man to overthrow him. All right, Esau's going to fall. No matter how you look at it, no matter how much they continue to so-called establish their dominance through this AI, all right, through this peace infrastructure, all right, at the end all be all is that what? He's going to fail at the end. Okay? We have the script, we have the understanding. We see the vision. Right? Go ahead.
I know that the Lord will maintain the cause of the afflicted and the right of the poor.
Yep.
Surely the righteous shall give thanks unto thy name. The upright shall dwell in thy presence.
There you go. So at the end of the day, the Lord is going to have a covering over his elect. All right? The scriptures talk about that. How the elect are going to be preserved in that evil day.
Yeah.
Right?
Malachi 3:6, where it said the Lord, he changes not to the Jacob shall not be consumed.
Yeah, sons of Jacob should not be consumed. Yep.
So, like you said, the remnant is going to have a covering from his judgment, when the Lord opens up, all the hell upon the earth.
Now, I want to add on to that, and whole Revelation 13 and 11, right? All right, before we grab the scripture, I want to read this real quick. So this is, this came out July 29, 2025. It says OpenAI CEO Sam Altman pitches eyeball scanning World ID to bankers, right? So it says, I want to just read through this before we grab the script. So it says,
that sign
it
is
says shout out by privacy regulators skeptical of the iris scanning ID scheme, OpenAI CEO Sam Altman is taking a different route. He is now turning the financial sector to pitch World ID, a digital identity platform built on the premise that artificial intelligence has made it impossible to tell humans from machines. It's a solution aimed at solving a problem AI itself has created. So like I said earlier, all right, just based off the title the brother had, biometric identification will be the new normal in the society. All right, it's all forwarding to the mark of the beast, right? So they're talking about Sam Altman pitching eyeball scans to the elites, right? So this is the world we headed to, a dystopian world, right? And we'll read a little bit more. It says he argued that the most authentication systems have already been rendered ineffective. AI has fully defeated most of the ways that people authenticate all of these fancy take a selfie, a wave, or do your voice, or whatever Altman said. He added, I'm very nervous that we have a significant impending fraud crisis, and that's the excuse they're going to use to forward the chip. All right, we got to be able to fully verify that it's you, right?
I seen on the news when I was in the gym yesterday how they're cracking down on quote unquote robocalls. Because like you said, they're saying that all these scam calls, all right, a lot of it is bot.
Yeah.
Just like on the internet. So like you said, it's no coincidence that during all this period, we're starting to see them push forward with the digital identification, verification or whatever. So this is showing you where we're headed, man. Esau's trying to find reasons to bring in this new world order.
That's it. A little bit more, it says Altman's proposed remedy, of course, is World ID, a global digital identity system. All right, let's read that again. Altman's proposed remedy, of course, is World ID, a global digital identity system, another component of the beast, that uses iris scans to verify individuals and stores this verification through blockchain infrastructure. See? It says the platform is marketed as a way to combat AI-enabled deception, particularly in financial systems that still rely on older biometric methods. Last point. He said, a thing that terrifies me, he said, is apparently there are some financial institutions that will accept the voice print of authentication. This is a crazy thing to still be doing, like AI has fully defeated that, right? So again, we're here, last part. And we'll grab the scripture here. It says the first reported by Biometric Update, his messaging presented AI as both unstoppable and dangerous, a force accelerating faster than most realize. He spoke enthusiastically about a future shaped by artificial intelligence, suggesting it could surpass the internet in terms of transformative power, referencing a line often associated with nuclear optimism. He predicted, quote, intelligence too cheap to meter, and acknowledged that while fully functional humanoid robots remain out of reach, development is moving steadily in that direction. Again, right, real quick, Daniel 12:4, all right? So that's the new norm, okay? We're one false flag away from Esau wiping out this whole current infrastructure, man, and bringing in this digital infrastructure, man, right?
In the book of Daniel, chapter 12 and verse 4. But thou, O Daniel, shut up the words and seal the book, even to the time of the end. Many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall be increased.
Yeah, so even to the time of the end, many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall be increased. And as we live in this quantum leap, this quantum age of technology, this all signifies the end of Esau's world, man. All right, that's how you know we're at the end times, man. All right, this is all, again, these are the components of the beast fully coming together, man. The fullness of its sufficiency, the scripture talk about. Right, you got it out.
2 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 11. That Satan should get an advantage of us, For we are not ignorant of his devices. So this is why you're starting to see, different crackdowns through the internet. You have Australia talking about how they're pretty much banning YouTube for children under 16.
Yeah.
You had over in the UK talking about how they're trying to crack down on the porn and shit. But these are all avenues that Esau is using to justify him, regulating the internet, man. So, and like you said, all this is just halfway leading to MOTP.
Showing you again, put emphasis on the point of how close we are at the end.
Right. They want to verify everything. This is why now it's getting to a point where they want identification, verification on everything.
Yeah.
YouTube, all these different websites, because they want to know the face behind these different things that people are putting on social media accounts. So they want to know what you're watching, all right, what you're subscribing to, what you're looking up, so they can label you and categorize you where if you're quote unquote terrorist, if you're anti-establishment, if you're not for what the smart has to do on the earth. They want to know all that. Man.
Yeah. And through this very system is what makes it gives him the ability to be omnipotent. Right? 2 Thessalonians, can I get that real quick? 2 Thessalonians 2, where it talks about how he sitteth himself as God. Right? So these brothers are literally doing this in our faces, man. But we're the only ones that's actually breaking the vision down. All right, making this plain to the believers, man. Right?
Because to the public, they think this is just all random.
Exactly.
We're doing this, like you hear them say, we're doing this for the kids. We're trying to protect the kids. Well, if that was the case, why is porn pretty much all over the internet?
Right.
All right. Why don't you regulate the film that's on YouTube? You talk about the crackdown for the kids. Why are you still having rap music like that bullshit Cardi B and they pushing the whole rap
drill music?
Yeah. You ain't got image verification for that.
Right.
So just show you
protect these kids that get abducted.
Right. You got Palantir that pretty much knows where all these military leaders are at, where all these children, millions of children go missing every year. You can't find them.
Yeah. But you got this top level technology. You don't know where the hell 500,000 plus kids gone missing at, man. Make it make sense.
Right. You got technology. I sent in the chat the name of it, where they can track. AI can track, like you shoot a gun.
Yeah, I saw that.
They can track where the gunshot came from.
That's it.
What verse?
Started.
Second Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse 3. Let no man deceive you by any means.
Right, and that's another point, man. You can't be deceived by this technology, man, because he's coming with, hey, what are you talking about? The AI, the videos they doing, hey, it's hard for people to tell, but what's the real respect nowadays? Because of this advancement in technology. Go ahead.
For that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first. That man of sin be revealed.
The man of sin. Who's the man of sin? The Edomite, man. Go ahead.
The son of perdition.
The son of perdition. The son of destruction. Go ahead.
Who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called the Most High,
right,
or that is worshipped, so that he, as the Most High, sitteth in the temple of the Most High, show himself that he is the Most High.
Right, and these devils are literally boasting out loud that they have the potential to be gods now. And anybody that steps in their way are going to get put to death. This is what they're saying. Right, what was what's that billionaire dude, the fat dude, what did he say? I did listen to Kissinger. Henry Kissinger. He said, what did he say? He said it's time for the people to move out of the way because now we've become superhuman gods now. Right? Going back to this left-hand technology. Because what's the ideology of the elites? Through this technology, through transhumanism, they're going to have the ability to live forever.
Yeah. Transhumanism is the new religion.
There you go.
Science really started with the vid. And through the vid, they were able to push the narrative that science is now over the Most High.
Yep.
So with that, they're pretty much trying to say that look, they have the weight to the mortality now. Man. Like you heard that dude Peter Thiel say, all right, he was pretty much pushing that. We now want to change the soul.
Yeah.
All right. Sexual transformation, making a man to a woman, and vice versa. That was the beginning. Yeah. That's really going all the way back. You gotta understand when this devil does things, man. It's gradual. That's why I say his heart is deep.
Yeah.
So going all the way back to the civil rights movement. All right, Jake was fighting for their freedom, but the underlying thing under that was the Moism.
Yeah.
And then when the Moism began to really rise up, then it's where you see the whole sex change thing, and then now we see transhumanism.
Yeah, it was stages.
It was gradually.
Yep.
You know, because that's the end goal. Is merge man with machine because Esau wants the blessing on the left hand.
Yeah, like the latter half of Daniel 7, just thinking about that, where it talks about how the horn, that little horn that came up, which is America, it said we're like the eyes of a man, which is going into everything being controlled by the Edomites.
Right.
And it says at the end, it says, in the mouth speaking great things, right? And basically going into his blasphemies, we talked about the science, the technology, all right, how this whole philosophy, this idea of transhumanism is now the new religion. That's what's being pushed now. These elites talking about, look, we're trying to control souls now. You know, we can change genders. We can be what we want to be now.
We can change nature.
Yeah. So that's the time we in, man. Right? So is there any more there?
You read now.
Yeah, if there's any more, if not, we'll go back to
We done like 7.
Yeah, we done at 7.
2 Thessalonians 2
Matter of fact, before we go
and verse 5.
In fact, we're down 9. We got 9.
I don't.
2 Thessalonians 2 and verse 5, it says, remember ye not that when I was yet with you, I told you these things,
Yep.
and now ye know what withholdeth that he might be revealed in his time.
Right, so this man is being totally revealed in this time. There's no denying that, man. Okay? Hey, this is the biblical Edomite that's ruling the earth, man. He's been blessed with the sword. He's exercising that, man. Okay? He's pushing, the Most High being non-existent.
Right.
He's pushing this so-called science, this transhumanism madness. Merging man with machine. All right? Uploading your soul into a cloud. Right? Chipping the whole planet so everybody can be monitored and tracked. This is the modern day branding system. Right? The revival of Rome. Right? He's pushing all of that. Go ahead.
Verse 7, for the mystery of iniquity doeth already work.
For the mystery of iniquity doeth already work. He's already at work, man. The trafficking of children, right? The rituals, the sacrifices.
Slow killing of humanity.
Come on, man. GMOs, Monsanto. Okay? He's already at work, man. Go ahead.
Only he who now letteth will let until he be taken out of the way.
Right, so again, that was his purpose. He's the left hand of the Most High. He had to fulfill prophecy on the left hand before the Lord takes him out of the way. So look what he's done to the planet. Look what he's done to the people, man. Look what he's done to the earth. Certain things that he had to do needed to be fulfilled first in order for the Lord to take him out of the way.
Right. The Lord had a purpose for everything.
There you go.
So even through Esau, when you see him doing throughout the earth, there's a purpose for it, man. Like and that's the rock we always talk about. You always bring it out where it said if he's doing good, he's doing unwilling. You get that?
Yeah.
Things like 17 and 4 Sirach. But that he pushes things that he thinks is for the good of mankind, but it's always an underlying issue, which as we're talking about, is really to forward his new world.
There you go. There you go. Hey, the biblical Edomite is part of prophecy.
Right.
You can't go around that. You can't ignore that. That's why, like, I was listening to the Dallas Brothers, man. They don't speak about Esau, man. Like Elias Wamba said, they might talk about, it's the elites, the globalists, the bankers. No, you got to identify who's who. It's the biblical Edomites, man.
You got to pinpoint exactly who it is.
There you go, man. There's a reason why 2 Ezra 6 and 9 says what it says.
Yeah.
Esau would be the end of the world. Who's the Edomite? So when you understand that scripture, who's the Edomite?
Yeah, because this devil likes to hide behind ambiguity.
There you go.
So this is why when they talk about the problems going on the earth, they like to blame mankind,
Right.
humans. No, it's the Edomites.
The Edomites.
All right, not even saying the bankers. No, it's the Edomites because they have a specific name that they're trying to hide from.
That's it, man.
You got to bring it all out.
Bring it out.
That's the fusion in the vagabond.
There you go.
That's Cain in disguise.
That's it.
Sirach 14 and verse 5. He that is evil to himself, to whom will he be good? He shall not take pleasure in his goods. There is none worse than he that envieth himself, and this is a recompense of his wickedness. And if he doeth good, he doeth it unwillingly, and at the last he will declare his wickedness.
And that's the point. Because what we're seeing now, all the shit that Esau Edom has been doing throughout the years, especially after the scandemic, it's to bring forth that evil that he has, which is that new world order.
Yeah, and you know what's crazy? Not to cut you off, but I saw some news about RFK. I guess he shut down some of the people who was pushing the companies that was pushing the jab, right? I think I forgot the number. Basically, he shut them down. But my whole point is this: they already got the people who they needed to get, right? Those who took the shit They're already compromised. You see what I'm saying? So now they can move forward of pushing the chip.
Right.
Just
You know,
if you don't want to go into there, we can. That's
him and Dr. Oz, but both, you know, they both were against Trump during his first campaign.
Right.
But then when they came into his cabinet, you know, this new term.
Right.
They're fully for this technocrat agenda.
Yep.
Because now both of them are both pushing things that's going to lead to the market of peace.
Wearables.
Wearables, and then Dr. Oz on his show, you know, years ago, you know, was promoting the chip, man.
Yep. Yeah, brothers that reposted it got their channels flat.
I
You know?
just posted it.
You know?
Yeah, it's back. Because you had to go on TikTok to find it. It's back on YouTube now.
You got any more out?
2 Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse 8. And then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth.
Whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth. The prophets, man. Right? What's it saying? Hosea, I have slain them by the words of the prophets. You know? Roughly paraphrasing. You know?
But he said, out of our mouth is fire, people shall be wood.
That's it. We're part of the prophecy where it talks about how the Most High will frustrate the devices of the wicked.
Yeah.
The prophets are part of that, man. You know?
Hey, by us bringing out what he's doing, they're forced to do it. Because you made mention this years ago how the world moves off the vibration of the prophet.
Yep.
So they have no choice but to go into everything that we're talking about.
Yep.
So we're literally like we're forcing their hand
That's it.
through the spirit.
That's it. You got it out.
Continuing on, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming.
It shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. Hey, what's the video that's going viral right now? You know, this anomaly in space that's headed towards Earth. It's moving like 135,000 miles per hour. You know, they're saying that it's a so-called alien threat. You know,
You hear it supposedly.
right? But we understand. I mean, we understand that Esau's going to, you know, do false flag shit. But at the same time, we know that the heavenly hosts are on their way to deliver the elect.
That's part of him trying to control the narrative.
There you go.
Because he understands, like we've shown numerous videos, they seen that it's a giant chariot headed towards this earth. So they know that Yahweh Shai is coming.
That's it.
But, like I said, they have to do this, you know, witchcraft and all that shit to try to get the minds of the people to where they're going to bug out. Because I have found something, you know, a couple of days ago where they talked about how they can, NASA confirmed, not about somebody used to work at NASA, confirmed
Oh, Norman Begler.
yeah, that they saw it was 6 foot, he said 6, 7, 9 foot, whatever. Big, tall black guys with afros was on those ships, man. You know, and it's just funny that this recently resurfaced
Exactly.
around this same time and talk about it's supposed to be an alien invasion.
Yeah.
You know, so just showing you that this man's trying to take control of the narrative.
Yeah, but you can't. They couldn't suppress the narrative no more, man. That eventually it would come out, you know.
Yeah.
So hey, we in that time, man. The time of deliverance, man.
So, hey, brothers, be on the look, man. They're gonna come with a bunch of false flags and bullshit, man.
Yeah.
They said Project Blue Beam and frequency warfare is what they're going to be using to stay in the alien invasion.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Give me the where it talks about if it's possible to see the elect keep you, man.
2 Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse 9. Even him whose coming is after the working of Satan.
Yeah, even him. Who's him? The Edomite, the so-called white man. Okay, he's coming after the working of Satan, man. That's everything we see now through his science, his technology, this beast system, the chip, the AI. Okay, that's all the working of the left-hand side. Go ahead.
With all power and signs and lying wonders.
Hey, look what we see now. With all power, signs, and lying wonders, man. Those false miracles. All right, the Neuralink, and you put it in a person that can't walk, now he can walk again. Put it in a blind person's brain, now you can see again. Right? We're in them times where these things are happening, man.
And they're showing you that these people going to take it. 'Cause I don't know if y'all saw the clip with the Breakfast Club when they were talking about it.
Yo, yeah, with Charlamagne and them?
Yeah, they was pretty much saying, like, would you take it? And the way they was talking is like, you really gonna take
Yeah,
it.
they're going to take it.
And the majority of people gonna have that same mindset. It's like, yo, what looked like was gonna be like sci-fi movie shit, like we gonna be doing it.
Yep.
So it's like, yo, they're as it says in that with that verse 9.
So he crossed on Saul.
He's 9 through 11.
2 Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse 9, it says, even him whose coming is after the working of Satan, with all power and signs and lying wonders, and with all deceivableness of unrighteousness in them that perish, because they receive not the love of the truth, that they might be saved. And for this cause the Most High shall send them strong delusion, that they should believe a lie. Verse 12, that they all might be damned who believe not the truth, but have pleasure in unrighteousness.
Right, and that's going to be the end of all those that be deceived by Esau's deception, man.
Yep.
All right, you're going to be damned. All right, you're going to be destroyed because he's going to present this chip as the new way of life. That's going to be convenient that you're going to need to excel in this world. And a lot of these people, they're going to be enamored by that because as you see it, the live life like the modern day Jetsons and all that, they're going to want to be like that. That's it. You know, to be able to play video games with their mind, be able to, like I said, you made mention about, paraplegics, being able to move their limbs and all that type of stuff. Yep. They're gonna go forward with it, and the men of the Lord are gonna catch the flag because while all these quote unquote miracles are being presented to the people, we're telling the people to not do that. We're gonna be looked at as the bad guys, and we're stopping progression of society.
Exactly, that's what it's about, man. Because you got people out there online, we've seen videos for the years that when it comes to the topic of the mark of the beast, people are saying that it's not the chip.
Yeah.
You know?
Like example, you look at, years ago when the technology wasn't as good as this, when they was first talking about, doing hearing aids and heart pacing, they was having these children with these problems, and you had people that was like not really against science, they was demonized.
Yep.
You're gonna help, you're gonna stop my child from pretty much being able to live a normal life. They were demonized for that. How much more us when this chip comes?
Exactly.
Exactly.
Yep. Spirit.
Yeah, right.
Revelation 13:8. And all that dwell upon the earth shall worship him.
Yeah, all that dwell upon the earth, like Priest was saying, just give an example of that Breakfast Club interview. In a roundabout way, they're pretty much letting it be known that they're going to take the trip, man. People, society is going to be with it. Go ahead.
Whose names are not written in the book of life of the Lamb, slain from the foundation of the world.
Yeah, whose names are not written in the book of life. That's 2/3 of our people. That's the rest of these Edomites and heathen. They're going to worship the beast. They're going to bow. They're going to bend the knee. Right? Give me that in Romans. I have reserved 7,000. Romans 11.
You still want that message?
Yeah, give me that too.
No, this is Matthew 24:24. For there shall arise false Christs and false prophets, and shall show great signs and wonders, and so much that if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect.
And we see that now. False prophets, false messiahs. Peter Thiel, Sam Altman, Mark Zuckerberg, Bill Gates. All right, Elon Musk. They're all in that category of those false prophets, man.
Yeah.
Right? But it says if it were possible. Can you read it again, that last part?
Yep.
Or read those.
Matthew 24:24. For there shall arise false Christ and false prophets.
Hey, because these guys, they're basically they're herald here in society, man. They're uplifted.
Yeah.
These are the innovative, technocrats. These are the guys that's gonna, modify society to the next level. They're the new saviors. See that? Go ahead.
And shall show great signs and wonders, and so much that if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect.
If it were possible, but it's not possible. All right? See, hey, we're out here calling it out. Right. We understand that this is the left hand. This is the working of Satan. This we just read in 2 Thessalonians.
Right.
Right?
The type of technology they have, they're going to be able to fool a lot of people. Like we made mention of, all right, Project Bluebeam.
Yep.
They have the ability to put holographic images that look real. And it's already been said how they're going to use, the different aircraft they've been working on that look like chariots, and their frequency of warfare. If you make it seem like these chariots are exactly what like the war in the world.
And then finds out she doesn't even like
different things. Like there's been little videos floating around. You see like quote unquote figures floating in the sky. So don't be surprised you see a fucking white man walking in the clouds. You know he's gonna be thinking that's the second coming of Jesus. And also they got frequency weapons to where they was using on Ishmael. I forget the name of what it was called, but they could like pretty much put voices in your head.
Yeah.
When they was pretty much having them, the Israelites thinking that all I was talking to.
Yeah, I heard about that. That was in Iraq. They was doing that, right?
Yeah.
Afghanistan, one of the two.
So it's, hey, the wiles of this man is crazy.
Yeah, the scriptures talk about how the beast was more subtle than any, the serpent was more subtle than any beast of the field, man. So when it comes to his left hand, his technology, this man is very cunning, man. He's very crafty. You got something out?
Now, real quick. This is Sirach chapter 39 and verse 1 in the GNT. It says, "But it is different with the person who devotes himself
to studying the law of the Most High. He examines the wisdom of all the ancient writers and concerns himself with the prophecies. So like you were saying, you know, all of this deception that's going to be, you know, increasing in the earth, it's not going to be able to overtake the elect because we're occupied in prophecy. We understand that the script of how things are going to actually take place, right? Because Esau is going to try and, you know, deceive the masses of the people, and he's going to get them because they're not occupied in the word of the Lord.
That's it.
You know, all of this, I know God, I have my relationship with the Lord, but they don't understand the prophecies.
Nope.
They don't understand the teachings of the scriptures. So when we come into this day of evil, and Esau pretty much lets loose as far as his deception, it's going to overtake the masses of the people.
That's why, hey, scriptures say what? That we're not ignorant of Satan's devices. This is why they want to control the internet, the verification, to get us out the way, man.
Yeah.
Because by us being on the scene, and we're causing the people to be able to see,
Yeah.
you know, we're making the vision clear, man.
Yeah. They starting to question.
There you go. People are thinking critically now. Okay, well, I'm hearing what they're saying, but what they're saying is true.
Yeah.
People going back, reading, doing research,
Yeah,
right?
They figuring out it's not lining up with the government saying.
There you
it's
go.
Not lining up with the outview of as far as the media. The media is spinning a whole different narrative.
There you go.
So they're saying it's not actually lining up with the Bible says. What we're saying is actually lining up with Bible prophecy.
Yeah. The one thing, that devil, what's his name? The Amalekite, the ADL dude. What's his
ADL,
name?
yeah.
Green, black, what is his name?
Yeah, Jonathan Greenblatt.
Yeah.
One thing he said was that he said people are not listening to mainstream media no more.
Yeah.
And he said that was a big problem.
Yeah, everybody's it's on social media.
Yeah.
Social media is the new news outlet. That's why nobody cares about Fox News,
Yep.
BBC, and that we saw that years ago. That's why they hit RT.
Yeah.
Yeah.
RT News was like the main source. Everybody was getting prophecy from, you know, and now it's fucking you know, TikTok.
Yeah.
That's why they had to do that whole thing where they took it down like that, but they
Yeah.
brought it back. Now it's regulated now. So
Yeah.
certain keywords you type in, you can't find videos no more.
Yeah, and they about to do away with TikTok for good very soon. I think around sometime in September. So that's already showing they about to get rid of that, so they can control the narrative on what you're watching. Bring that out for me.
This is Isaiah 25 and verse 7. And he will destroy in this mountain the face of the covering cast over all people, and the veil that is spread over all nations.
Yeah, the covering cast, man. People that the blindfold is being taken off.
Yeah.
All right, people now see. Okay, this is the Edomite. This is the devil. The Bible speaks of, man.
Looking at him sideways.
There you go. You know, the narrative, the shit that they got going on in Gaza ain't lining up, man.
That was really the wake up call.
Yep.
That everybody started to see. Okay, this devil, he's the problem. Man.
He can't hide himself anymore.
There you go.
All his lies, manipulation, all his secret agendas. He can't hide behind
hide
that
it
shit
no more.
Everybody's understanding. Even when these celebrities die, you got people out to sacrifice.
Yeah.
That's how much.
Right.
Don't it though? It'd be like, oh, that was a sacrifice.
Hey,
Oh, this right here, that was a ritual.
Everything
Right.
is conspiracy now. So they
champs.
know that the government is fucking with people, man.
Champs, man.
What happened with the levees in Hurricane Katrina?
Yo, that shit.
That right there exposed them more and more,
Yeah.
man. Now people, when you even look at the comment boards and the documentary, people are, oh, that was the government. That it makes sense.
No, because you just speaking on the Katrina situation, that shows you why the fuck would you build houses that close to the levee, knowing that it was going to overflow eventually.
Right.
So they was waiting for that catastrophe to happen, and then, as my brother was explaining to me what happened, and that Esau used that perfect example to go and hunt Jake, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Even in the documentary I saw, the people who lived there, they said they heard massive explosions.
And the levees broke. The Lil Wayne song sung it. You know
what I'm saying?
He said it back then in 2006.
There you go.
People said that levee broke, but they heard explosions. Yeah, just like they said they heard explosions at the Camp Towers, man. It's not
That
making your
shit's
shit.
crazy,
It's not
man.
adding up. And it was funny. All them times, because back then I was probably in middle school when the towers. We was in like around middle school.
Yeah, like
then when
ninth
the
grade.
levees broke, we was in high school. That wasn't too far. That wasn't too far around each other. So he was setting up all these agendas around the same time, man.
Yeah.
See, the people are starting to understand that the government has been waging war against them for years
That's
now.
it. That's
You
it.
know, Edomites been do that. That's why you've been seeing them arming up, buying up all the ammunition, because they knew the government been against them.
Yeah.
But it's only Jake that still got faith in. That's why niggas are still voting. Niggas still trying to save Esau and all that, but they don't understand. They can make the promise.
I might want to add the government moved Jake with all these damn, benefits they gave. So, our people look at the government like, oh, he helped me. They gave me this. They paying this much in my house. So they don't see it.
Niggas look at Esau like Daddy walk on some ass.
Yeah, that's Isaiah 30. Get that verse, Isaiah 31. That's it.
This nigga with that, man, Esau, he's been good to me, man. You know, like Slum Dog said during the dinner. Bill Gates don't care about him. Why would he want to kill him? He knows who he wants.
What?
In the book of Isaiah, chapter 30, verse 1. Woe to rebellious children, saith the Lord, that take counsel, but not of me, and that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin.
Yeah, you cover with a covering, but not of the Lord's Spirit, man. You trusted in science, you trusted Esau, the government, the politicians, all these false coverings, but not of the Lord. That you add,
That walk to go down into Egypt and have not asked at my mouth.
right, that's why that's why people constantly are getting jacked up. Look what's going on with the deportations, man. Right? Hey, the northern kingdom, they catching pure hell. And now it's going to the southern kingdom, man. And like we talked about, hey, they beefing up ICE 175 million plus, man. They leveled up. This is a military force that they're about to come down on Jake with, man.
Yeah, they got over. They just, even with him doing that, he already recruited over 70,000 people already. So
They
know
coming.
majority as Edomites.
Because they blame Jake for the state of
There
the
you
country,
go.
man.
They're going to get the most racist, most haters they can get.
Yeah.
The dumbest Edom
This is what we're trying to tell Jay. These devils are coming. Revelation 12 and 12, where it talks about the great wrath. This ICE shit is part of that, man.
These devils are about to exercise their hatred. Ezekiel 35. Go ahead, bro.
Isaiah 30 and verse 2 again. That walk to go down into Egypt and have not asked at my mouth, to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh and to trust in the shadow of Egypt.
Yeah, you wanted to strengthen yourself in the strength of Pharaoh, man. Hey, look how many niggas was fighting over Trump, man, when the elections came in, man. Niggas was proud, talking big shit, man.
Niggas for Trump.
Niggas for Trump, right? All the Israelite women was talking about Kamala and shit. People was fully caught up in that shit, and look how that shit turned out for y'all, man.
Yeah, it made you worse. The scriptures say envy not thou oppressor.
That shit is crazy how it happened, man.
They was envying the Esau, Edom, man.
Families was getting divided over that shit,
Yeah,
man.
women were literally telling other women to kill their husbands if they brought them.
Come on, man.
Yeah. Oh, remember after he got in office, they were like, "Oh, we not gonna give you no box type shit." Yeah. See how that lasted.
Right. Jake is fucking stupid, man. Go ahead.
Isaiah 30 and 3. Therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame.
Look at that. The strength of Pharaoh has led to your shame, Jake. Look what the fuck going on. Hey, Trump don't give a fuck about none of you niggas, man. And that whole administration is making it known they don't fuck with niggas, man.
Yeah, fuck their own damn people.
Come on, man.
That whole administration.
The DEI, the benefits, all of that shit, the SNAP,
Yep.
right? The regulations, all that shit getting cut, wiped out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's bad. You know, they gonna keep their own kind out the nursing homes and all that. It's mad, Jake. They don't give a damn about you. They gonna do it to their own self.
Come on, man.
Man, come home.
Yeah, may I get this right quick?
Yeah, somehow.
Just in reference to that.
Yeah.
This is a post from LULAC, which is the League of United Latin American Citizens, and it says in the caption of them in regards to ICE, it says Trump's ICE is using World War II style propaganda to fill his ranks with patriotic slogans, promises of bonuses, and fear-based messaging. It's being sold as national service, but who does this really serve? We should be asking what's behind the recruitment push. And like brothers are saying, this is ultimately for Esau to come down on you tribes with that wrath, man. See, now all of this propaganda that he's putting together is to fuel the hatred that Esau has and to stir that up.
Yes.
Pursuant to Isaiah the 10th chapter. Right? The Lord is preparing to furnish that sword to come down on all of Israel. Well, particularly 2/3.
So Ezekiel chapter 35 and verse 5, it says, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end.
So Jake, you Israelites, you so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans, Hispanics, you're going to learn that these Edomites have a perpetual hatred for you.
Yeah.
This hatred goes back to the beginning, man.
Yeah.
Right? Since the garden, the time of the serpent. All right, the time of Cain into the time of Esau and Jacob, man. All right, this is an ancient hatred that these people have for them, man. Okay, any more?
God. Therefore, as I live, saith the Lord power, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Sit thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee.
Yeah, so now, in this time, because of the hate and the bloodshed of our people, now it's Esau's turn, man. Right? Now, the scriptures say the blood is going to pursue thee. Right? Go back to the Isaiah 30.
The book of Isaiah.
Go ahead, Slocky.
Real quick, this is from sojourners.net. It says, ICE posts the Bible in a new propaganda video. And they quote Isaiah the 6th chapter, where it talks about how God sent me. Isaiah, as a matter of fact, I'll read it. It says, on Monday, the Department of Homeland Security shared a propaganda video on the social media site X. 1 minute videos open with footage of helicopters taking off, and a man with thick southern accent says, here's a Bible verse I think about sometimes, many times, as people in military fatigues don masks and ready weapons inside the helicopter. The man quotes Isaiah 6 and 8. I heard the voice of the Lord saying, whom shall I send, and who will go for us? As the helicopter takes off, a sonorous cover of Johnny Cash, God's Gonna Cut You Down, plays before the man finishes the verse. I said, here am I, send me. A cut to the close-up of an arm patch that reads U.S. Customs and Border Protection. The final half of the video cycles through shots of ICE agents patrolling the river, flying over the border wall, and looking through night vision while singers chant, sooner or later, God will cut you down.
Showing you that these devils are declaring war on the tribe.
That's it. That's Lamentations 4 and let me get that real quick. Lamentations 4 and 17. Right? Somebody get that for me real quick. Lamentations 4 or is it 4 and 18? Talks about how they hunt our steps.
Yeah, I got it. This is Lamentations chapter 4, verse 18.
Yep.
They hunt our steps that we cannot go in our streets.
That's literally what the ICE is doing, man. They about to hunt Jake down. That you can't even go out in the street. Look what they doing, man. They hopping out vans and trucks, and they don't give a damn. They just snatching niggas up.
And it was a video showing the Lord sent a new one. There's an ICE agent that had to climb on top of the building to try to, ambush Jake. And the niggas took his ladder, he got stuck up there.
Great. Keep going.
It says, I got to read something.
There you go.
Lamentations chapter 4, verse 18. They hunt our steps that we cannot go in our streets.
Yep.
Or our end is near, our days are fulfilled, our end is come.
There you go. So, hey, that's the spirit that he's coming in, man. Hey, remember, was not Esau a cunning hunter?
Yep.
Right? So he's basically fulfilling, prophecy of who he is.
God.
Right?
I got one more for you. This is Job chapter 19, verse 12. His troops come together and raise up their way against me.
Man.
And encamp around about my tabernacle.
Come on, man. The siege, it's going to be another siege of Jerusalem, man.
Yeah.
It's going to be 70 AD, but way worse, bro.
Way worse, man. They gonna siege it off, man. They already planning different. You best believe it. They got all that military funding. They coming with all different types of ways to snare Jake into their neighborhoods, man.
Yeah.
To keep them encamped into their neighborhoods where they can't come out. Man.
Yeah, remember they was doing, what was the joint they was doing in Texas?
Oh, the J Ham drill.
J Ham.
Yeah, they're doing that, what, 2015, 14,
Come on,
15?
man. So they was already practicing
Yep.
how to maneuver through the cities, cut people off.
And you watch the drills, what the actors said, I got my rights. And they was behind the fence and shit, man.
Go.
So they was already
So
planning
they've
that a
been
long time
preparing
ago.
for this, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody.
Psalms 10, verse 8. He sitteth in the lurking places of the villages. In the secret place doth he murder the innocent.
In the secret places doing he murdered the innocent. Let's talk about two tribes.
Yeah.
All right? Keep going.
His eyes are privately set against the poor.
His eyes are privily set against the poor. All right, you Israelites, man. You are the main target of concern. Go ahead.
He lied in wait secretly as a lion in his den.
That's what they're doing. The militia groups, the secret training off in the woods, these Edomite fight clubs.
See,
Right?
They got one of these, I forgot the name of the new group club. that is growing in numbers. Some new supremacist groups, and there's a lot of American men coming together to get ready for a civil war.
Yeah, there you go, man. All these Edomite so-called hate groups, man.
Yep.
They're all being funded. They're all supported by the government, man.
Yep.
Go ahead.
He lied in wait to catch the poor.
He lied and wait to catch the poor through his snares and traps. Go ahead.
He doth catch the poor when he draweth him into his net.
Yep, into his net, man. Those traps.
Yeah, and that's your modern day so-called alligator Alcatraz.
Yep.
Your damn concentration camps, your
Yep.
FEMA camps. That's where you're going. That's where a lot of you Negro, Latino, Native Americans, you about to be headed to, man. A re-education center near you, man.
Yep.
And that's the majority of the American citizens. The majority of American citizens don't know that you're about to be in FEMA camps very, very soon, man. I got one. You got more?
He croucheth and humbleth himself that the poor may fall by his strong ones.
And that's what this administration did, man. They was humbling themselves, how they so-called they for the American people, how they trying to revive the American economy. But at the same time, they were setting up this beast system. The whole time, setting up volunteers, setting up this beast system, so they could go ahead and police these people. Man. That's the whole thing is about, man. Fourth industrial age, man. A fourth industrial revolution. That's what they're pushing, man. And it's right under you people's nose, man. You don't even see it, man.
Before Trump came in, he was coming against that, man.
Yeah.
He said he wasn't going to implement a digital currency.
Digital currency, Bitcoin,
all of that. And then what did he do?
He went. Now he's implementing. He did it with the healthcare system. Yep. That's this whole system is about. It's going digital, man.
Yeah.
A digital enslavement is about to take place, man.
That's it, man.
I got one for you. This is Psalm chapter 37 and verse. I start at verse 12. It said, "The wicked plot up against the just and gnasheth upon him with his teeth."
Yeah, his teeth represent his power.
Yeah, his legislations, the things he's signing into law, man. That's part of his sword, man.
That's it.
And that's his power, man. Going back to what Revelation 6 and 4, man. That's part of his great power. You got to have a lot of power if you're going to sit here and give an organization like ICE military funding bigger than the damn fucking military, bro.
To come against the so-called American people, right?
Yeah. That's a lot of power. That's a lot of money, man.
Yeah, and see, that's the thing, man. These Edomites about to show Jake that you niggas ain't no Americans, man.
Yeah.
Right? You know, you get Jake up there. You know, I'm a black American. I'm a American citizen. Shit, man. These Edomites about to show you that you ain't shit, man.
They showed you the trailer. That's why they put the movie out. You gotta be spiritual. They didn't put that movie out around this time for no damn reason. They put it out strategically to show you that they never gave a damn about you. Yeah. They did that 20-something years ago, and now they bring the movie forth now. Yeah. Out of all times, they want to bring the movie forth. They could have run that damn movie out, but they bring it forth now to show you. They always hated your ass.
Baruch, chapter 3 and verse 8. Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity, whereas thou scattered us for reproach and a curse, and to be subject to payments, according to all the iniquities of our fathers which departed from the Lord.
Yep. And we be trying to tell you niggas, Latino Native Americans, you still slaves, man. That's right. You still under the rule of thumb of the so-called white man. And you can't prove us wrong, man. Jake's trying to be slick, man. You can't prove us wrong. You still a slave, man. You wake up every day, you gotta punch the clock, man. If you don't punch the clock, wherever you stay, you get kicked out in the streets. Now you can't even stay in the streets because they gonna lock your ass up, man. So show me that ain't slavery.
Yeah, you on a job, they gonna constantly try you.
Yeah.
Get you to act out and get you to get fired.
Yep.
You know?
Test your integrity,
all of
get
that,
you to
man.
snitch on somebody. Yep. He was stealing what? He was stealing M&Ms. Yeah.
They want to, like I saw a video, Jake was talking about, even on the job, they want to see where you stand.
Yeah.
Are you going to stand up for yourself so they can label you rebellious?
Yep.
Or are you going to cower down and submit?
Or you a company man?
There you go.
That's how they label. Are you a company man or are you for your people?
Yeah.
It's trust believe. I done worked in healthcare and in them factories. It's divided, man. Especially in the factories, man. They want to see where you stand, man. Because they gonna see if you're gonna be for your people or you're gonna be for the company, man. You're a troublemaker.
Yeah,
that's what they're labeled.
Every job is like that for Jake. All Jake can relate to that.
Yep.
Right? You have something out? Rules and goals.
And even jumping back on that point, they got that dude, Michael Robinson, just got his ass whooped up in California, young boy, by a bunch of damn Edomites.
Yep, I saw that.
By a bunch of damn Edomites, the same town that Rodney King, where they got off with Rodney King. Then found out the damn cop's son was beating up the black boy. Then before they went to the trial, got on record that he don't give a fuck and he'll do it again. You think they done something to them?
Yeah.
Then the so-called media and the police department there sit there and lied to the people and said that they arrested the boys, found out they went and turned themselves in, and then they let them out.
Yeah.
But they love you though.
Yeah, these Edomites is with the shit.
Yeah,
Let's go.
Damn.
Let's go.
Beat his ass.
Come on,
You
man.
seen it.
Trying to tell
Beat
him,
his
trying
ass,
to
man.
tell Jake's stupid ass, man. Right? But Jake still think he equal and shit. You know, Jake still want to be recognized. Fuck that, man. All right, these devils have declared that they're your enemy, man. When you Jake's gonna wake the fuck up? Go ahead, bro.
Isaiah 30:3. Therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame.
Yeah, therefore the strength of Pharaoh shall be ashamed, man. Go ahead.
And the trust in the shadow of Egypt, your spirit.
There you go. So, hey, this system, this government is showing you that they're against you, Jake, in all facets. Go ahead. That was it. Okay, let's go to Revelation 13. We were just talking about going back to the point about how biometric identification will be the new normal. Right? This is what we're trying to get our people to brace for, man. Okay, because soon to come, the dollar is going to be null and void, man. It's going to be obsolete. Okay, it's going to what? Digital payments, man. Okay, the chip is coming. All right, go ahead.
Revelation 13:11. And I beheld another beast coming out of the earth. And he had 2 horns like a lamb.
Yep.
And he spake like a dragon.
Yeah, 2 horns like a lamb. All right, 2 horns. All right, the 2-party system. Right, which also goes back to the Roman Empire, the plebeians and the patricians, but you have the Democrats and the Republicans today. All right, the same 2-party system that our people believe in. Right, and it said that what? That he would read it against like it.
And he had 2 horns like a lamb, and he spake like a dragon.
Yeah. So right now, the lamb aspect of it, this technology that's being pushed, all right, is an advancement for society.
Yeah.
Right. This is how a society is
Thrive.
Yeah, will thrive and elevate to the next level.
Yep.
Not knowing that behind it all is the ultimate snare.
Yep.
Right.
Get Revelation 13.
And it said that he was eventually speak as a dragon, because look, as we just talked about, the ICE, okay, the lockdowns, the martial law, the police state that we in right now. Surveillance.
Yep.
How they about to cut shit off.
How they about to integrate you with technology parts of your
Come on,
healthcare.
man.
All that, man. A lot of these job sectors are being people are being moved out.
There you
replaced
go.
with AI, man.
Come on, man.
Your HR lady gonna be AI soon, man.
That's it.
You call about something dealing with your phone or dealing with anything, it's gonna be AI.
That's it.
And you see that now when you go to Google. You'd rather have they just say the AI review or some shit like that,
There you
man.
go.
Instead of you just looking it up, it'd rather have you deal with the AI.
Yeah,
That's where it's coming to.
AI's taking over. Hey, can I get the definition of draconian real quick? Whoever got it.
You see that when you call, pay your bills.
Yeah. Yeah, you ain't talking to Elon no more. Who you can barely fucking understand. Right? You talking to the fucking robot.
It says draconian. It says intensive harsh measures.
Intensive harsh measures. Go ahead. Yep.
It says relating to a characteristic Draco. It's a served code of laws held to have been framed by him.
Yeah, niggas gonna get hit with the Draco, man.
It's real. It says cruel. It says cruel.
Yeah, that's it. It's a cruel king.
Yeah, the cruel Lord.
Cruel Lord.
You go on Isaiah 19:4, man.
Yeah, that Draco gonna be, hey, niggas gonna be hit with the Draco. The Draco is Esau. You know? That's it, man. So we go back to that.
Revelation 13:12. He exercised all the power of the first beast
Yep, which is the Roman Empire. Go ahead.
before him, and caused the earth and them which dwell therein. Revelation 13:12. And he exercises all the power of the first beast
Yep,
before him,
which is the ancient Roman Empire. Go ahead.
and causes the earth and them which dwell therein to worship the first beast.
Yeah. That's that Roman Empire system that's been reincarnated now in the form of this technocracy. It's one thing that them devils boast about, like Noah Yuval Harari and Elon Musk, right? They boasted about what? That now they have the technology to pull this off now. Versus before they didn't have that. So now through the technology they can watch, first of all they can own, they can watch and monitor everybody. Right? Go ahead.
Whose deadly deadly wound was healed.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, I saw a video a couple of days ago. This Jake from North Carolina, he was talking about how they have these AI cameras.
Oh yeah,
that can detect you speeding, and once it detects you speeding, it can alert the cop up the street or wherever he's at that you're on the way to him, and they can pull your ass over, right? Or if they don't do that, they'll just send you a ticket in the mail.
They say that if you have a warrant, that they can send it to the cops. So it's like, yo, this dude driving a white Nissan Sentra or whatever, and he has a warrant, pull him over.
Come on, man, we there, man.
And that one in Florida is just the same. They had it. They showed where they could see everything, man. The one in Florida, they see. That sheriff was like, look at this. They seen the whole damn city, man. They see what everybody was
They said that shit you see if you on your phone in the car, if you texting, all of that, man.
And if you say, well, many people got the same kind of car I got, it also, the stickers, the certain, like you have a dent or a sticker or something on your car, it'll let them know that.
Yeah.
So you can't hide.
Hey, this AI shit is literally an angel on the left hand side, man.
Yeah. That's him trying to play God, man.
Jake don't understand how severe this shit about to get, man. Go ahead, up.
Revelation 13 and 13. And he doeth great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven.
Yeah, that's part of Esau's blessing. His blessing was the sword. He has the power to make fire to come down from heaven through his technology. The nuclear, first of all, the atomic bomb. Look what happened in Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Right? The nuclear missile. All right? The lasers for them satellites, man. Right? The what's it called again? The energy beam they got? The do weapons. Direct energy weapons, man. Yep. That's all part of the blessing. Go ahead. Yep.
He making fire come
Hey, you
down.
see what they did to Hawaii and what was the other place?
Canada,
LA.
LA got fucked up.
Oh, yeah, niggas in the car fried, bro.
Come on, man.
All fried, like
looking like burned hot dogs.
that shit was
And
crazy.
all of that shit happened at the beginning of 2025, right?
Yep. And people already forgot about this.
LA happened last year,
Right.
No, people already forgot about this shit. That's how dumb people are. Oh,
Yeah,
LA
as
burned
soon as
up. Damn,
2025 came in, that's when that shit popped off.
No, you're right. It was late 2024.
Yeah, because LA was the first time we saw that shit being used.
Got you.
Yeah, because they saw that light, the little green light, and that shit just.
That's it.
And it hit the targeted areas where they were trying to build that 15-minute city.
Yeah, there you go.
Yep. And that's just like Hawaii's 15-minute city. The hurricanes in Tampa Bay, when they happened last year, that's where the headquarters of the 15-minute city is.
Let's not forget these big ass debt centers that they're putting up.
Yeah.
They were yesterday exposing how they're doing that melanin
Yeah,
harvesting.
that's heavy.
They put that shit in like the heavily populated Jake area. Niggas are just going missing. Nobody checking for them.
Go, man.
Memphis, when they got one in North Carolina, by Raleigh. So yeah, that makes sense.
Jake is under attack, man. This is what we're trying to warn our people. You Israelites are under attack. Right? And it's going on right under your nose. Yes, something? Go ahead.
It's Isaiah 36 and verse 6. It says, lo, and when you go into the word of Hebrews, behold, it says, thou trustest in the staff of this broken reed. And since that's why the scripture says, to rise ye and depart, because Jacob is showing their trust in the system by continually, essentially subscribing to the social constructs, So in the future, all right, when that ship is essentially mandated, they can go right down and take it, But it says, though thou trustest in the staff of this broken reed on Egypt. Hey, so Jacob trusted in oppression. It says, read from the top, it says, lo thou trustest in the staff of this broken reed on Egypt, whereon if a man lean, it will go into his hand and pierce it. Hey, when you lean on something, you're looking for some type of support. So Jacob's looking to the society for support, but ultimately the scripture says, the Egyptians going to help in vain. But that's strength is to sit still, So ultimately, not repenting from this society, essentially it will lead to someone taking the prerogative,
That's it. Then he's going to take it.
Isaiah 36 and 6 says, lo, thou trustest in the staff of this broken reed on Egypt. The Lord already doing them on his place. Hey, the economy is shot, and that's why they're going up to that digital system. But it says, whereon if a man lean, it will go into his hand and pierce it. So is Pharaoh, king of Egypt, to all that trust in him.
That's right.
So ultimately, again, those that essentially want to abide in the system in the society,
that's right.
And it's going to lead forth to them taking the prerogative.
May I read what you just read in the NLT?
Got it, bro.
This is Isaiah 36 and 5. I want to start at verse 5 in the NLT. It says, do you think that mere words can substitute for military skill and strength? Who are you counting on that you have rebelled against me? Right. Egypt, if you lean on Egypt, it will be like a reed that splinters between your weight and pierces your hand.
Yeah.
Pharaoh,
That's like a sticker bra. Right. Others know what a sticker bra was back in the day. You get that shit hurt. That shit hurt. Pierce you through it. Yeah. Go straight through your pants, man.
it says Pharaoh, the king of Egypt, is completely unreliable. So it's like you using your words to try to substantiate why you want to stay in this kingdom, why you want to not come under the covering of the Lord and repent, why you want to continue to rebel. You doing this because your strength is in Egypt?
Yeah.
That's the question that the Lord is posing to you. You're going to stand against the scriptures tell you that the Lord is a man of war. You finna stand against him with Egypt?
You gonna side with this nigga?
Scriptures say that, man. Cursed be the man that trusts in man. That's a curse until you gonna put your trust in this man. This man, he have a point in bounds where he can't pass.
Yeah.
He's not gonna be ruling forever, man.
But see, that's due to Jake's ignorance. He don't know the power that he's serving. He don't know what Yahweh Shem Yahushua can really do.
So Proverbs 21 and verse 31, it says, the horse is prepared against the day of battle, but safety is of the Lord. Right, the back says the horse is prepared against the day of battle, because ultimately, to prepare for some type of warfare. Hey, this is spiritual warfare. But Jacob's putting their trust in carnal means. That's why it says the horse is prepared for the day of battle. But it says, but safety is of the Lord. And it say that the name of the Lord is a strong tower, the righteous run into it, and it's safe. So our safety ultimately abides in the Lord.
Revelation 13:13. And he doeth great wonders, so that he made fire come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men.
Yeah, the anniversary of that was earlier this week, man. What was it, man? Little boy, big boy. They dropped the missiles down. The bombs. That was the anniversary, the 80th anniversary. I think it was Monday or Tuesday.
Forgot.
Yeah, they forgot about that, man. And that's showing you that Esau has power, man. Keep going.
Verse 14, and deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles, which he had the power to do in the sight of the beast.
Yeah, that technology is part of that, man. Everything we see today with our very own eyes, man. This AI, this AGI, right? There's so many different fucking AIs now, man.
Yeah. Yeah, and he foreshadowed it with what Revelation of the Method programming, with the Minority Report, with Tom Cruise, with the AI. Yep. He was showing you how they was setting up this whole system. Yeah. Crime thought, they're able to be tapped inside of you, know you're gonna do a crime before you even do the shit. Yeah. You didn't walk into a store, you ain't got touched nothing, you just walk out with a while. Because they already knew that system was just about to be implemented before you was coming, man.
Yeah, the Neuralink.
Yep, the Neuralink. Yep.
Hey, this nigga can hack you, man.
Yep.
And they talked about that. They said that the human body is like a machine, like a computer, a supercomputer. So they put that chip in you, and they can hack that shit, man. They can show your ass. That was that movie Implanted that came out. Upgrade, man. People don't think that shit is real, right? And this man tapping into your he's tapping into your neurons, man, your spirit, bro. Right? It can control you like a damn joystick, man.
And they show you that in Kingsman. Because the Kingsman, everybody that had their chip, he turned up that frequency.
Yeah.
The niggas pretty much bucked out.
Start fighting each other, killing each other.
And then he turned them up some more and their hand is closed.
Exactly.
They'll show you that, man.
Man, that shit's crazy. Go ahead, brother.
Divergent.
Right.
Saying to them that dwell on the earth, that they should make an image to the beast, which had the wound by a sword, and did live.
Yeah. So this, again, we're living in the period or the era of the revival of Rome, but in a more modern sense, it makes sense, right? So to speak. All right, it's technology. Okay, go ahead.
Rome 2.0.
There you go. As what these elites been boasting about, or these technocrats been boasting about. Go ahead.
And he had power to give life to the image of the beast.
Yep.
That the image of the beast should both speak, and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed.
Hey, and the image is speaking, man. I did a lesson on that. All right, the image is both alive and speaking, man. And this AI, this shit that's going on right now, hey, it's making decisions. It's taking over jobs.
Shit, it was in a game last night.
Come on, man.
The NFL game, they did the first line, what's it called? The chain with the football.
Yeah.
They go out there and do the change.
Yep.
They did that last night. That was the first time in history that was done. It was done over
Come on,
here
man.
at the Panther Stadium.
There you
man.
go.
That's so that. Come on, man. They putting it right in your face. They said, "Hey, we're about to make history right now. We're going to measure the change with AI," and that's what they did last night, man. Come on, man.
It's judging crimes.
Yep.
Right? It's making decisions at work. They got it in the. They're talking about using it to perform surgeries and shit like that. So this thing is speaking. This thing is actually alive, man.
Yep.
You know,
Beast system.
right? Read it again for me, out.
Revelation 13 and 15. And he had power to give life to the image of the beast,
Right.
that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed.
All right. So when they fully establish this thing, where everything goes full blown digital, right? Those that don't comply, all right, you're going to perish. You're going to be ostracized. You're going to be separated from society, man.
What's it called?
Excommunicated.
Yeah, that's what's happening.
That's what's coming.
What is in that Dredd movie, Judge Dredd?
Oh yeah.
The people that was outcast.
Yeah, they was underground.
Underground. Yeah, that's what's coming, man.
That's it. So those that don't want to comply with the system of the beast, and you out of there, man.
Yeah.
This is what we're preparing our people for, man.
Yeah. You're gonna be you're gonna be part of. You're gonna be put in the FEMA camps, man.
So,
Re-education centers.
real quick.
This is the book of Esther in the Apocrypha, chapter 4 says, verse 4, declared unto us that in all nations throughout the world there was scattered a certain malicious people that had laws contrary to all nations, and continually despised the commandments of kings, so as the uniting of our kingdoms, honorably intended by us, cannot go forward. So that's the mindset with going into this new world order, right? Those that are opposing the world order that this regime of Edomites, these elites, are preparing to set up, primarily you Israelites, as well as all of these other people that are in opposition, you're going to be moved out the way. But the Israelites is going to be the biggest priority for these elites, because why? We hold the testimony. We're the only ones that really have a fighting chance because of Yahweh Shai backing us.
The scripture say, "Make a man a bender of the word." Isaiah chapter 29, verse 21.
That's a good point when you said that. Go
It
ahead.
said that make a man an offender for a word and lay a snare for him that proved in the gate.
Right. So as we were talking about a little bit earlier, Esau, especially the Amalekites, right, the so-called JOO, right? They're the ones that's spearheading the whole campaign of the freedom of speech and controlling the internet. The censorship. Now, I saw this about 3 nights ago. I be watching, what's his name, Alex Jones on InfoWars, right? And they, on InfoWars with Alex Jones, they had Candace Owens on there, man. So they had like they did like a little talk where both of them was on the show. So they were talking, and they were going heavy on Amalek, man. So as we talked about, what's the guy from Fresh and Fit? Myron Gaines, Candace Owens, Alex Jones, all right, and there's another one I'm missing.
Peter something.
But they all be going in on Amalek, man.
Yeah.
So they're going to use these agents, right, to basically bring in that famine of the word, man.
Yeah.
Right?
They're gonna bring the anti, you know what?
Yeah, that's because like, hey, a lot, especially lately, a lot of these guys be going heavy on the so-called JOO.
Yeah, especially Myron, he got the little, the little ding, the little thing when the little Amalekite, the big.
And that guy's an so-called ex-FBI agent.
Yeah, exactly.
So we know what time it is, man.
Yeah, that's control opposition.
That's control opposition. They're all being used to so we all be categorized together, man.
Yep. So they can demonize.
There you go. It's coming. The persecution.
You read it again.
Go ahead.
Isaiah chapter 29, verse 21. That make a man an offender for a word and lay a snare for him that improved in the gate.
And Candace Owens, she was going in on Amalek, man.
Yep.
You know, Alex Jones tried to like clean it up a little bit, but the pressure's so heavy, he can't deny the fact that these are the people that's, causing all the problems in the earth.
And I think she married the one that she married to an Edomite, right?
Yeah.
I think you're an Amalekite, though.
Right.
That's how you know that shit is
It's all set up, man.
It's all controlled. And it says,
And remember, he got to make himself the victim in order to push forth the agendas that they truly want.
Yeah.
Right?
Because Esau, especially Amalekites, they're vagabonds, man. They're wanderers, man. And it says, and turn aside the just for a thing of naught, man. And that's what you see, man. This is why they're trying to, let the scriptures say, man, that hated him that reproved in the gate. They're trying to get us out the way, man. Because they know what we're saying is condemning them, man. They know what we're saying is condemning them, and they know that they have but a short time. This is why they have to use the ADL, the anti-this, the censorship with the YouTube, and the Spotify, and all these social media platforms, because it's too much exposure going out on the Amalekite. He getting rocked, man. He getting exposed, especially like the brother Priest said, especially when it came to Gaza. People was really calling his ass out, man. And then the damn devil got the damn nerve to try to justify it with the Bible, man. And everybody know you ain't the true people in the Bible.
Right. But we thought Esau didn't exist.
Exactly.
So they the Amalekites.
Yeah, they the Amalekites.
Right. All of a sudden. Now they justified. Now they talking about they trying to cleanse the whole land. Which we knew that was the agenda the whole time. It was never about them having a portion of the land and all of that. It was about them totally genociding them people and taking over that whole region, man. You know?
So Isaiah 59 and verse 15 in the NLT, it reads, yes, truth is gone, and anyone who renounces evil is attacked. And the Lord looked and was displeased to find there was no justice. Right? So in your renouncing of this system, renouncing Amalek, right, understanding who he is, you putting yourself under attack, man. You put a target on your back as soon as you speak out against these people, man. That's why when we see them congregate together to speak out against Amalek, you know it has to be set up.
Come on, man.
It wouldn't be happening in any other case.
Exactly. And the thing is, these niggas have been going hard, bro. They've been going hard on Amalek, man. Alex Jones, Candace Owens, and Myron Gaines, man. Every video I see on the feed going in on the JOO. So that's how I know. I like, look, they about to really push this thing, man. Yeah, it's gonna come down. That famine is coming, man. That demonization, that persecution is on the way, man. Right? What you got?
This is,
again, we're not ignorant of Satan's devices, man.
This is Jeremiah chapter 49, verse 10. He says, but I have made Esau bare. I have uncovered his secret places, man. He can't hide himself, man. The so-called Illuminati, all these skull and bone stuff. Who's behind that? Esau, Edom, the fucking Amalekite, man. The one that's controlling the money. The one that's controlling all these legislations and the one that's doing all the lobbyists, man. That's Amalekite, man. And he says, but I have made Esau bare, I have uncovered his secret places, and he should not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled, his brother and his neighbor, and he is not, man. So you seeing now, now we're in a time where it's much exposure when it comes to the so-called white man, especially when it comes to the Amalekite, man.
Yes, sir. Get that word for secret places in that verse, if you can.
I got you.
Right? And that's the problem. I remember years ago, Elder Apostle Gabar would always say that. Part of Esau's power was what? Secrecy. Right? Now that the cloak has been removed now. So now he's in the world of hurt. Right?
It says secret places. It says a hiding place for protection.
Yeah, a hiding place for protection. Go ahead.
And it says, what is that?
Perpetration of crime. That's it. Because hey, part of that hiding place was what? He was able to hide himself under the banner of what? Yes, you know what?
Yeah, and like I said, perpetration of crime, because he plays both sides.
Sure.
So now he's gonna play the victim, and at the same time, he's really the villain. That's what he's been doing the whole time, and that's how he justifies his draconian laws, man.
Sure.
That's how he gets these laws in, man. That's how he's been controlling the system the whole time.
But yet they don't run everything, right? They'll tell you they don't run everything, but at the same time they're imposing laws where you can't speak on it.
Yeah, and that's a foreign. How does it make sense that you have an ADL in another country? That's a foreign nation, man.
Right.
How do they have their own organization in the United States, man? Showing that they control this place, man. That they the lobbies, that the ones paying out the politicians.
Hey, Psalm 73 says that his strength is firm.
Yeah,
he got the power.
Yeah, because this is his world. This is his world right now, man. This is why you're seeing the rule, the thumb is under the so-called white man, under the damn Amalekite. All that. That's right.
This is the book of Revelation 13 and verse 16. And he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead.
That's the charagma, the chip. All right, it calls them all. That word calls it goes into constitute by law. That's what we all waiting on. All of us, all the true prophets of the Lord that are prophesying in the name of Yahweh Shinra Rashad, we're all waiting for this event to happen.
Yeah.
That he's going to mandate that chip, man. They're going to do away with cash, right? Ezekiel, give me that real quick. Ezekiel 7 and 19. They're going to do away with the money system, and they're going to bring in this digital currency. All right? There's no hiding it. There's no getting around it. You got to, hey, you people out there that claim that you read the Bible, that you believe in the Lord, you got to deal with this prophecy, man. Right?
This is the book of Ezekiel chapter 7, verse 19.
And a lot of you people going to take the mark of the beast. You're going to take that chip. Go ahead.
It says, they shall cast their silver in the streets,
Yep.
and their gold shall be removed.
The silver and gold represents the money, the currency. It says they're going to cast that in the streets. Same shit we saw in Venezuela, man. Right? It was years ago, and they had videos of people with the little scoop, with the things, wheelbarrows, man. It was wheelbarrows of cash people just dumping out in the street.
And that was a foreshadowing of what happened back then in the late 1900s.
Yeah.
Fucking Great Depression.
Yep.
That's coming, man. And it says, they shall cast their silver in the streets, and their gold shall be removed.
And the gold shall be removed. The money is about to be removed. Right? Go
The
ahead.
silver and their gold shall not be able to deliver them in the day of the wrath of the Lord.
Yeah, your money's not gonna save you. The big bag that you got, your little career, you jakes out there that's well off, right? Got a little couple of dollars in the bank. They ain't gonna save you in that day.
Yeah, that's good.
You see what's happening with these celebrities that got the bag, man?
Oh, man.
Esau is hitting these niggas, which that's what happens when you make that contract with the devil. Shannon Sharp is the best example we can tell right now. Because not only did he get finessed by that damn OnlyFans bitch, he just had to pay out another settlement with the bitch that tried to hit Usher.
Yeah.
He had to give her some news. You know? So, yeah, when you in that field of celebrities, man, you constantly are gonna get hit with tax shit or whatever.
You're a target.
Because Esau, with the way he does that, to make sure that you're not compiling money that he can't really get to, he'll constantly hit you with different things, man. That's why to get that money back, you gotta do more sacrifices, more wickedness, man. But that bag ain't gonna save it. And that's showing you.
The scripture say riches profit not the day of wrath.
That bag fucking Jake up right now, bro.
That bag, hey, that's what I said, man. That bag is witchcraft, man. It is enamored Jacob to selling their souls with, and I didn't realize that you would have put it that damn trick.
Yeah, because every week there's a new story about some Jake celebrity getting, scammed, getting hemmed up.
With that money, that's harvesting your energy, because that's all you fucking think about. All you think about is money. What people think about that all the time? These people ain't signed.
That's pushed on you. That's like that celebrity witch bitch that been floating around these podcasts talking about that. This money is like a talisman that it gets your mind. That's all you want to do. It's back chasing.
Yep. And it says, they shall not satisfy their souls, neither fulfill their vows, because it is a stumbling block of their iniquity.
Yeah, that bag is a stumbling block for a lot of our people, man. That's why when Esau takes it all away, right, they're going to fully submit to the system that they're going to establish.
They're going to run right to that.
They're going to run right to them, man.
Because they don't understand the dynamic. They don't understand the dynamics of exactly what this money is. And this money, it's been a snare onto our people. The moment that they have the Federal Reserve, pretty much killed the real value of money.
Yeah. There was somebody that said that. I don't know his name, but he was talking about the transition of this economy going digital. He said it don't matter if you got $100 or you got $100 million. Once they change the system, that's it.
But your bank account is going to hit zero.
That's it.
And it's going to be a reset to where everybody, to get that shit back, they're going to have to go get that shit.
Because people going to want to live their lifestyle. So what? They're going to take that shit. They're going to submit. Right?
Are you guys against
they're
it?
They're gonna bow to the beast, man.
We don't have this answer.
What's this on?
Go ahead.
The Bible.
Revelation 13 and 16. And he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead.
Yeah, so that's gonna be mandated, man. People are gonna be willingly submit and take that chip.
Yep.
Why? Because they don't want to go without eating, man.
Yep.
They don't want to be banished from society.
Yeah,
Right?
This will be part of the new social credit system that's being implemented. This will be the new form of cash, man. And And that's what's coming, man.
Just like, hey, it's the same thing. When they put pressure on people to take that jab, what do? They submitted.
They got weak. And what that dude say, a lot of you people already failed the global test. Because you wanted your job, you wanted to pay for your apartment, your car. Showed a lot of you people didn't really have integrity.
Right.
Because you sit here and put a foreign object in your body and you knew it was bullshit in there. And what happened with a lot of people? They died the fuck off, man.
Yeah, they did.
And now
they still dying.
Yeah, and the biggest test known to man is about to take place, man. This is the hour of temptation. That's what's about to take place. And a lot of you nigga Latino Native Americans, you Israelites, you gonna submit to the beast system, man.
You have no faith, man.
Yeah.
But we saw that during the jab.
Yeah, we called it.
We
called it way before.
I keep referring to that situation I had with that woman y'all was talking to.
Yeah.
And y'all told her, she asked you what she was supposed to do. And you told her to have faith. She was like, what am I supposed to do with that? So it shows you our people have no spiritual grounding.
Yeah, she looked at us like we had 2 fucking heads.
Yeah. Faith. I want to pay my bills with faith.
We told her to have faith. She did this.
But that show you, as the scriptures say, faith is a gift. And that gift wasn't given to all men. That gift was only given to the elect to have faith, man. Because who are we going to have faith in? The Howard Shah. That's it. That's what we're going to have faith in. That's where our faith lies. That's why we do what we do. Because our faith is in Yahweh Shema Shah, man. And nothing else. That's why we're not trusting in this system, man. And that's why we're not going to lean on our own understanding. That's why them people got destroyed. Because what was they doing? They was leaning on their own understanding, man.
This is Luke chapter 1, verse 37.
That's right.
For with Yahweh Shem Yahweh, nothing shall be impossible.
Nothing is impossible with Yahweh Shem Yahweh. He said that in Isaiah 65 that his servants was going to eat, man.
Right.
They was going to drink. They was going to have the abundance.
Right.
But you should be sorrowful in spirit.
This is why you have to read. Because a comfort story such as the woods in the wilderness and the Lord gave us manna from heaven. He split the rock of Horeb and how water come out. You know, he was able to have Israel walking them 40 years in the wilderness to where their clothes never worn out, the shoes never worn out. The 3 whole children was in the furnace. Not even a hair on their clothes, their head got thin.
No smell of smoke on their body or nothing.
All these things are testaments to show you, like it says in Sirach 2 and 10. All right? There's no harm is going to come to those that believe in Yahweh. You gotta believe that. Like I said, with Yahweh nothing is impossible. So you gotta understand that. Look, whatever the way the Lord's gonna do it, you're gonna eat. You're gonna have a roof over your head. You're gonna drink. Your family will take care of. You have to believe in the Lord for that.
Yeah. Hey, our forefather Daniel was fed in the lion's den, man. In the face of hungry lions.
Bro, the fact that he said that he starved those lions before he got put in there, and they didn't do nothing to him.
That's it, man.
And then he had his prophet Habakkuk deliver him food. How did you get in the Babylon?
Yeah. Said the angel grabbed him by the skull of his head and transported him to the lion's den.
That's no slop. He gave him a fully cooked.
Things that were written aforetime were written for our learning, man. You got that, brother? Go ahead, get it.
Get Job 5 and 19 too, Mama.
You know? Hey, what did King David say in Psalm 37? He said, I have been young and now old. I never seen the righteous forsaken nor begging for bread, man. This is my King David.
Hey, through King David, he slew Goliath with a stone, bro. This nigga is in full armor, big ass sword. Man, this nigga's tall as shit. If he cut him with a pebble.
I got this real fast. It's on Romans 15 and 4. It says, for whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning, that we through patience and comfort of the scriptures might have hope.
Yep, see that? Through patience and suffering and comfort that we might have hope, man. That's why we read, that's why we go back and read these stories, man. To boost your faith, man. To prepare you for the test that's coming, man.
And the scripture say, blessed be the read.
There you go, man.
That's a blessing, man.
You know? Where we at? So go ahead, I'll finish it up.
Book of Revelation chapter 13 and verse 17. And that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name.
Yeah, it's all one and the same. It's all tied to this global surveillance, this global tracking system where the elites are going to own you. Okay. Hey, another example too. Hey, when they pushed the jab, the people who took it, they said they whatever was in them got modified. So now you're patented by the fucking government.
Your genetic makeup.
Your genetic makeup has been modified, so therefore you belong to the government.
You're not a human being.
There you go. You've been patented, man.
Yeah, because that people, so I forgot who it was. They went to court about something like that.
Yeah.
And now, so basically, you don't have any human rights.
There you
That's
go.
what it
That's
is.
what it's about.
So now you have no human rights.
You have no autonomy of your body.
There you go.
They tell you what
You belong to them.
Yep.
So when you get this, how much more?
Yep.
You need to fucking land back on that, going into that bodily autonomy. You know, that whole focus with Roe versus Wade being disbanded during the Biden administration, a lot of people were thinking, oh, that's just about abortion, but really what it boiled down to was bodily autonomy.
That's it.
You know, stripping you of that liberty, you know?
Yeah. You don't belong to yourself. You belong to the devil. Right?
What's that precept about giving nobody sovereignty over you? Get that real quick.
So when you have that understanding, it makes sense when you read Revelation 14, right? Those who take it don't taste the lake of fire.
You're going to taste of the missiles, man.
You know?
Because the Lord, you're no longer his.
There you go.
So why would he care about saving you when you are in a pledge your allegiance to
There you go, man. There you go. No. Finish 13, but make that point.
All right, so Bon Sirach, chapter 33 and verse 22.
That's right.
And it says, in all thy works, keep to thyself the preeminence, leave not a stain in thine honor.
Right, so at the end of the day, man, you're not supposed to give this devil no power over you, man. Because the Lord, he has, you're his possession, man. So when you give up, that's when you sell out, that's when you give away your integrity, that's when you bow to these idols, man. You have given your preeminence unto another God, another being.
Yeah, you let him enter into you.
So now you're belonged by that entity.
Yep. Now you're defiled. The scriptures say you're not likened to a virgin anymore.
Right.
Yeah,
defiled.
exactly.
You've been deflowered.
Yeah. That's crazy.
He didn't pray. He didn't win inside you.
Yep.
You done folks.
Who said that shit? Oh, yeah.
You done win inside you.
Same verse, GNT Sirach 33 and 22. Keep control over all that you do. Don't let anything stain your reputation.
Yeah, that's it. Hey, matter of fact, give me that in the Apocrypha. Type in the word blot. It talks about how Esau, he wants to put a perpetual blot. If you can find it, type in the word blot. I forgot where it's at, but that's essentially what happens, man. You take that device, you've been blotted out. When you blot something out, that means the cross out, the X out. You've been eliminated, basically, right? You got it?
This is Sirach chapter 11, verse 33.
Yep.
Take heed of a mischievous man.
Yeah, take heed of a mischievous man. That's the Edomite. You got to take heed to this man. Go ahead.
For he worketh wickedness.
For he worketh wickedness. Go ahead.
Lest he bring upon thee a perpetual blot.
Lest he bring upon thee a perpetual blot. And his duty is to blot your ass out of the book of life, man. Yeah. His duty is to blot you out from receiving salvation.
Yeah.
But you see, it's a snare.
Hey, give me the word blot.
It's a snare though, because what Esau is doing and how he will do is pretty much put the fact of what that shit really is, and he'll woo you with the convenience stuff.
Yeah.
You know, all the cool stuff is gonna override the damnation that's coming.
That's why we read it earlier. 2 Thessalonians 2. They should believe a lie, and all that believe that lie should be damned. Roughly paraphrasing.
Because you gotta look at it going all the way back to the serpent in the garden.
Yep.
That's how he got Eve, man.
Yep.
Promising you all these, big dreams and all that. And how Satan works is he'll distort the words of the Lord. So where technically he didn't lie, but then he didn't give her the full scope of the picture. And that's what we're doing, is giving you the big picture of the situation. You take that fucking chip. You have not only declared that Esau is your God, but you sealed your damnation.
You've been blotted out.
Yeah. Now your name is been taken out of the book of life.
Yeah, you no longer need it.
You got that word for me out? And then we'll finish out that 13.
This is the definition of the word blot in the Free Dictionary. It says, a spot or stain caused by discoloring substance, an association of disgrace with one's character or reputation. It jumps down to say, to bring moral disgrace. A weak point. A blemish or stain on one's character or reputation.
Yeah, so but basically, blot you out.
To destroy, annihilate.
Yeah, to destroy, annihilate. Man, you take that chip, you've been blotted out.
Obscure, obliterate. Yeah.
Obliterated, man. Your chance to receive your salvation is out the fucking window, man. This is why we go so hard on this prophecy, man, because this is a pivotal part of prophecy here. We're at the end times. We're at the end of this shit, man. This is like the last step, so to speak, right?
In the etymology to add to that, it says blot, a spot or stain of ink, also a moral stain or blemish, a disgrace, a sin.
A sin. We're trying to give our people the seriousness behind taking this chip.
Yeah.
You know what's gonna happen to you.
That dumb nigga talking about God care about if you take a microchip. Yes, he does, nigga. That's why it's written.
That's it.
That's why he told you not to take it. The fuck?
Yeah, he tells you don't take it, and then in Revelation 14 and Revelation 16, he tells you the aftermath. In Revelation 16, can you get that? If you take that chip, what's gonna happen to you?
Read this sword.
And then
Yeah, and them camps don't talk about that. They don't. I did a lesson on that. What about the grievous mark for those who take the device? You got it, brother.
Well, Revelation 14 first, I get 16 first.
This is the book of Revelation chapter 16 and verse 2. And the first went and poured out his vial
Matter of
upon
fact,
the earth.
Slocky. Finish out 13 first. Let's get rid of
That'll
that.
line.
And then we'll bring that, yeah.
Revelation 13 and 18, 16, 18. Here's the wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man.
It is the number of a man. Who's the man? The Edomite, the son of perdition. Go ahead.
And his number is 666.
Yeah, child-sized stigma, not no damn 6 trumpets, 6, what do you say? 6 seals, 6 atoms. What are you talking about, man? Right? These are all the components of the beast here, man.
And he's showing you that this is the sign of man. Cause look how he subliminally puts it in your face. You got Meta, all right. You got X, Tesla. You know,
All that lines up. Meta upon your forehead, Neuralink.
then you got Twitter, which changed the X, which is the same symbol as the child.
It's the child, yep.
You know, and then the style, the sigma, that's the snake.
The body of the snake, yeah.
You know?
That's how they're gonna put the syringe with the chip.
That's why I say, let him that have understanding hear. The Lord John the Baptist spoke in code to the elect, so that we know. This is how you can't sit there and beguile us, man. Because we see perfectly how all this chip shit lines up with this Revelation 13, 16 to 18.
Yeah, the beast system, the AI, the chip, all ties into this man's true agenda.
And then to add to that, the dude that created the chip even told you that he knew that it was the mark of the beast. So you can't get around this.
No way around.
And the Lord is so cold with it. The nigga that created the barcode shit.
Yeah.
That's where it kind of really started.
Yeah,
Right?
because when you read that, the UPC literally had 666 in his joint.
Yeah, and his name was 666. His name was 666. The Lord is codified, man.
That's it.
The Lord does everything strategically, man. And the only ones that have it's something boring. But the only ones that understand that is the ones the prophets, man.
But that's why Apostle John said, here is wisdom.
Yep.
He that have the wisdom counted the number of the man, the number of the beast.
Yeah.
You know? So you gotta have the wisdom of the Lord to decipher the code.
And that's having the eyesight. You gotta be able to see. Because everybody ain't blessed to see. That's why he always say what blesses he that see him and blesses he that hear.
He said that, and then he also said that he said in the latter verses, he said many righteous men, prophets, have designed noble men to see those
things that you see, man.
Come on, man.
We done had men before us been wanting to see these times, man. And we're here, man. We're here at the end of this man's system. They about to try to revive the Roman Greco Empire through this beast system, man. But through the spirit of Yahweh Shah here blessing our eyesight, we can see through this shit, man.
That's it. Yeah.
This is the book of Revelation chapter 16.
Did you find his name?
Guy's named George Bauer.
Yeah, his first name, middle name, last name, all of it 666. And he even tell you that. Come on, man. The Most High is very strategic, man. He playing chess, man, not checkers.
Revelation 16 verse 2. And the first went and poured out his vial upon the earth. And there fell a noisome and grievous sword upon the men which had the mark of the beast, and upon them which worship his image.
Right, and to make proof, I remember Elder Apostle Har, he did a lesson probably like 4 years ago, I want to say, 5 years, where he talked about that previous sword, man. And I did a land back to him because back in 2000, I want to say 2002, right? NBC News put out an article where they were doing testing on rats, and they found out that when they put that chip inside the body, it gave them tumors. It gave them cancer, man. You see that? So those who take that mark, that chip, you're gonna have a form of cancer, that grievous sword.
And it's gonna make it worse because a lot of you people got that juice.
There you go.
And that's already a form of turbo cancer.
Yep.
So when you take the grievous sword, that's gonna make it worse.
And then when you look up that word grievous sword in the blue letter, it goes into pus discharge.
So you gonna see who got it. You
Yeah,
gonna be able to see
know.
it.
And
You
it's
gonna
funny
know.
because a lot of these videos been coming out, these people that have the different visions about getting it, they're all saying the same thing.
Yep.
That they can tell who had it because they had that plus mark.
There you go.
The mark.
Yep.
You can't hide that. Like, because Akbar, he's a his brain.
That's it. And that, what's that shit called? The Lucifer race? The shit that
Lucifer,
glow?
yeah.
That they put in that, I forgot what it's called.
That
You
was
said
it.
it, yeah. But that's why they're using that. What's the name? Them purple lights.
Yeah, they all over the city
Yeah.
now.
Yep. We're here, man.
We here.
Any more out, man?
Is that it? What you said, Revelation 14?
Revelation 14, verse 9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb.
That's what's coming, man. I see the missions, man. And I'm right now, Lord willing, we see that judgment, man. Lord willing, we get to see those that took the image get destroyed, man. Because you deserve to be destroyed, man. Because that lack of, because you don't really have faith in the Lord, man. You're rebellious, so really being just basically plain about disrespect, man.
Yeah, you can take heat, man. So those who take the mark are going to taste, they're going to drown in the lake of fire, man. And that's what's being prepared, as the brother was talking about. The nuclear missiles, all right? And also when the Lord appears on the scene with the chariots, man. When the Lord brings down that laser fire, like it tells you in 2 Ezra 16, who should not be utterly beaten to powder in the presence of the Lord, man. Come on, man. This is not a game, right? But hey, as we talked about, time is running short. Give me John 9 and 4, right? This thing is speeding up, okay?
It's the book of John, chapter 9, and verse 4.
Yep.
And it reads, I must work the works of him that sent me
Yep.
while it is day.
Yeah, hey, that's us. We out here working the works of him that sent us. All right, go ahead.
The night cometh when no man can
Yeah,
work.
the night cometh for no man, when no man can work. All right, we always bring that word night, which goes into the Greek word nukes. All right, but it goes into a time of destruction, a time of death, a time when the work ceases, man. This is what we're talking about, man. This work that we're doing out here across the world, brothers, across America, across the globe, the videos that's online, YouTube, Rumble, all those alternative media sites, they're getting ready to shut that shit down, man. Because what? They know that we have the truth, man. Right? They how the scripture go in Amos, they abhor him that speak of the upright conversation. So they know that we got the truth, man. Yeah, they hate him that rebuke him in the gate, man. These people really hate us. They really want to see us harm, man. Right? So again, as we talked about the abolishment of free speech, man. Amalek is fully behind that, man. The JWO is getting exposed so bad that, hey, they got everything on lock. They're getting ready to shut the internet down. They're getting ready to bring the persecution. They talk about how the ICE, the military, they have the, what's it called? The shit where they can track everything that you put on the internet. Because they talked about that. They're going to use them ICE cats to come and kick doors down, man. Take you to them damn gulags, man. Them concentration camps. That's the time we're in, man. All right? The trial of our faith. Right? Let's read some more. Oh, go ahead. Yep.
Wisdom of Solomon chapter 2 and verse 15. He is grievous unto us even to behold, for his life is not like other men's,
Yep.
his ways are of another
Hey,
fashion.
the sight of us, all right, to these elites of Esau is grievous, man. Isaiah 13 and 2. The word is going up to the gates of the nobles, man. Hey, back then, I remember saying this 10 years ago. Hey, they can only ignore us for so long. Remember? They can only ignore this word for so long. Now we're at the point where now they got to react. Now they got to do something about it. There you go. Yeah, how so first they ignore you, then they laugh at you, then they then they fight you, then you win. Right? That's how it's moving. It's just in that same manner. Right? Go ahead, bro.
Verse 16. We are esteemed of him as counterfeits.
Yeah.
I
Frauds.
was like, it's gonna be posted.
Okay? And what Amalek has done is the biggest identity theft in history, man. Right? Proclaiming to be the true biblical Israelites. Madness. Go ahead.
He abstaineth from our ways as from filthiness.
Yeah, have you read the Talmud? Have you seen their so-called religious practices, man?
I try to go on the internet to try and buy one. You can't buy that shit.
Come on, man. Do you understand what they do with child foreskins?
That's
looked in there.
one of the highest selling things that they be buying.
You see what I'm saying? Hey, what's up with them niggas in New York with the tunnels, man? Have we ever got to the bottom of that?
They did away with it.
Niggas popping up out the sewers, Ninja Turtles and shit. You know, had caves and shit with fucking bloody mattresses and baby seats and shit.
What happened?
What was up with that? Go ahead, bro.
He pronounces the end of the just to be blessed,
Yup.
and maketh his boast that the Most High, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, is his father.
That's the fulfillment of what? Of Isaiah 44, Ezekiel 37, Revelation 11 and 11. Right? Because it also says that in Psalm 37 that the end of the righteous man is peace. All right, go ahead.
Let us see if his words be true, and let us prove what shall happen in the end of him.
Right, because hey, it's gonna be a trial of the elect, man. That's why Yahweh said, roughly paraphrase, don't think about what you're gonna say when you brought before the kings, when they persecute you before the synagogues. All right, because we know they coming, man. Go ahead.
For if the just man be the son of the Most High, he will help him and deliver him from the hand of his enemies.
Yeah, so basically we're gonna try his words, right? And that's the trial of our faith. The Lord said, strive unto the truth, unto death, and the Lord shall fight for thee, man. Go ahead.
Let us examine him with despitefulness and torture, that we may know his meekness and prove his patience.
Yes. So hey, some of these things we may have to go through, right? But the point is to stay steadfast with your faith in Yahweh Shai to the very end, man. Yep. Right?
Verse 20.
Because what's happening now? The concentration camps. Alligator Alcatraz. Bear Alcatraz. What's that chick, the white girl that's running in for Trump? I forgot her name. But she was like, look, Alligator Alcatraz is just a model for future camps to come. They said other states are on board with these exact programs to round niggas up. Right? But that's fulfilling what? Revelation 2? Was it 2 and 10? About, we're going to be thrown into prison, be faithful unto death, and that should give you a crown of life. So all these things tie together. Go ahead.
Verse 20. Let us condemn him with a shameful death, for by his own saying he shall be respected. Verse 21. Such things they did imagine and were deceived, but their own wickedness hath blinded them.
That's it, man. Because hey, the Lord gonna raise the standard, man. Hey, give me Isaiah 59, start at 16. Let's not forget that too. Hey, these niggas look, these devils ain't gonna have their way, man. The Lord gonna raise up a fucking standard out here, bro. There's gonna be power that's gonna be seen, miracles. Hey, we're in a time of miracles, man.
That's why, we brought out that Luke 1 and 37. It's like, that's a cheat code right there.
That's it.
This whole thing is rigged. The whole operation of how this world is run is under the influence of the Most High. You step outside of that, the only way you're really going to step out of that is under the covering of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. So with the Lord, nothing is impossible, man. All of these evils that we're talking about, that we're going to be in the midst of, the possibility is endless for the Lord.
This book of Revelation, this book of Isaiah, chapter 59, verse 16. And he saw that there was no man, and wondered that there was no intercessor. Therefore his arm brought salvation to him, and his righteousness it sustained him. For he put on righteousness as a breastplate, and a helmet of salvation upon his head. And he put on the garments of vengeance for clothing, and was clad with zeal as a cloak. According to their deeds, accordingly, he will repay fury to his adversaries.
Yeah, yes, because hey, all this that's about to happen, the end game is that Israel is going to be victorious through Yahweh Shah. Okay? Bottom line, go ahead.
According to their deeds, accordingly, he will repay fury to his adversaries, recompense to his enemies, and to the islands he will repay recompense.
Matter of fact, read 17 again. I want to add a precept. Give me Wisdom of Solomon 5, 17 and 20. Read 17 again.
Isaiah 59 and verse 17. For he put on righteousness as a breastplate.
That's power. Go ahead.
And a helmet of salvation upon his head. And he put on the garments of vengeance for clothing, and was clad with zeal as a cloak.
Give me that real quick. Where was that there?
Wisdom of Solomon 5 and 17.
Up to 20.
This is Wisdom of Solomon chapter 5 verse 17. He shall take to him his jealousy for complete armor.
Yep.
And make the creature his weapon for the revenge of his enemies.
Ooh, and make the creature his weapon for the vengeance of his enemies. Who's the creature? The elect.
Right. You're not going to need weapons. The scriptures say the weapons of all warfare are not carnal. Like, this is going to be a divine elevation as far as how things is going to operate.
That's it, man.
Wisdom of Solomon chapter 5 and verse 18. He shall put on righteousness as a breastplate, and true judgment instead of an helmet. Verse 19. He shall take holiness for an invincible shield.
That's it.
His severed wrath shall be
He should
sharpened.
take. Hey, you hear that? He should take holiness as an invincible shield, bro. Come on.
Not,
Do you understand the power we're dealing with? Go ahead.
Verse 20. His severe wrath shall he sharpen for a sword, and the world shall fight with him against the unwise.
Yeah, the world shall fight with him against the unwise, man. See that? So Yahweh Shah and the elect, man, against the world, bro. That's the time we coming in. Okay? Divine intervention is going to happen. We believe that. As it happened to our forefathers in the time of old. Go ahead.
Our faith is back.
Come on, man. What else do we got? Niggas talk about arming up, getting weapons and shit. For what?
Right. You gonna be fighting against robots and fucking movie creators and shit, bro. There's no way carnally that niggas is gonna win.
You ain't gonna have a chance.
That's why we know for a fact that we gonna have to back on the board.
The nigga can hit you with some shit from the heavens, from the skies,
This
bro.
nigga can drop a fucking iron beam on you from space. It's called the rise of God, man.
Jake, look, you look so stupid. You look like the one off a movie with a frying pan on your head and
Right.
spatula and shit trying to fight against. You don't see how them scenes? Yeah, aluminum hat on and shit.
It's not gonna work.
Trying to fight against this man.
That's
It's
it, man.
carnal. That's his blessing.
Just go to Rambo. That's not gonna save you, bro.
Man, Jake in that Rambo spirit gonna get slaughtered off the rip. You talk about tactical military Edomites, man. Militia groups, man, that's been trained for this shit. Come on, man. Our people don't get it, bro.
They know where your guns are.
Exactly. Bring it out.
That was crazy.
They monitor your home.
Yeah, the Wi-Fi routers they've been giving out now. Brothers been going into that, man. Why do you think all these cable companies and internet companies are giving you this shit for free? Because they're scoping your crib out.
That's it. They don't even got to run in the crib. They can just send a robot in there.
They got
And
robots.
they did that. It was a nigga that was poured up in the hotel. And the fucking robot went in there and got the nigga and tied him up.
Come on, man.
Isaiah 59.
I got his ass on the road.
Nigga, this shit had a gun though, bro. I mean,
You know he was in there screaming.
Jake don't get it, though.
it wasn't even like a hand.
Isaiah 59 and 19. So shall they fear the name of the Lord Yahweh from the west.
Where we at? Where we at? Are we not in the west? Are we not in the western hemisphere? Go ahead.
And his glory from the rising of the sun.
Uh-huh.
When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the Spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard against him.
When the enemy should come in as a flood, the Spirit of the Lord should lift up a standard against him. Give me the word for standard. Okay? And we see, look, all this shit that's being prepared right now, the ICE agents is getting ready to come down upon you so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans, and Hispanics. Right? They gunning for our people, man. Right? So you don't think during this time of trouble, which is Jacob's trouble, that the Lord's going to raise up that standard? When you got fucking robots patrolling the street, drones. Come on, man. You don't think the Lord going to raise up a standard in that time?
That's why they got the robots out, so you people get desensitized.
Right.
So you think it's just just taking somebody delivery from Amazon down the street. Next thing you know, he's gonna be fucking walking.
Come on, man.
Next thing you know, he's gonna have a damn badge on, telling you to get the hell out the road.
Yeah.
That's what's coming.
Hey, these left-handed spirits are fully operational right now, man. All right, so you don't think the Lord going to raise up a standard on the right-hand side?
I got that word for you, standard. This is a word for standard. Strong's H 5127. It says to flee, escape.
To flee, escape. So the Lord's going to make a way for you to escape. Right. Hell, you might be surrounded by troops. Right? The Lord open up a portal or something, man. Get you up out of there. Have you walk through a wall. All right? Or cloak you right in front of them where they don't even see you no more. Right? But you right there in front of them.
You gotta think what Esau can do.
Come on, man.
Esau can trump that. Esau has technology like the Harry Potter. They have the invisibility cloak. They got those. They got the sound guns, the heart attack weapons, the little drone. They got all this shit.
Well, it was the same thing. All right, when Moses was in front of the Pharaoh's magicians. Yeah. You know, they showed their power, but then Moses, you know, his staff turned into that snake that swallowed up the other snake.
Showing you the right hand.
Yeah. So the Lord is always going to trump the left hand, man. The right hand is always going to trump the left. Come on, man.
The scriptures say that Yahweh shall say, greater miracles shall you do.
Get that, John 14. Somebody hold that.
Like he says upon all of those things that the Lord is going to have set up for us to do is to pretty much exalt his name.
That's it. That's the whole purpose of the power. Right?
Because it ain't for us to be lifted up. It's really for the Lord's promise for his word to be faithful, to lift up his elect, to ultimately exalt his name.
Yeah, because
when you read the verse above that,
no, make your point.
I was going to say, when you read the verse above that, as we read in Isaiah, the 15th verse, it says that they shall know the name of the Lord from east to west.
That's it.
You know, so it's the representation is going to be known. When you see these things that's going to happen, it's going to be like,
the people going to know immediately.
They're going to know. It ain't going to be anything else.
Psalm 110, I think.
Yeah, our people should be willing in the day of that power, man. They're going to be willing to do everything to be in the good graces, to be on the, that's the spirit. We talk about the power that pop out, right?
Oh, wow.
That's the spirit. You know what I'm saying?
That's
all the spirit, though.
That's crazy.
You know?
We're always giving me
Yeah, you know? But people are going to be willing, man. They're going to be willing to be on the right side of the Lord in that time, man. Right? You got that, John 14? Go ahead, bro. You got
it says to take flight.
Hey, bro, it's going to be flying. Right? That's Isaiah, 40? Right? Give me that real quick before you read on. Because it said to take flight. Isaiah 40, and what's the last verse? About how, need to show you be worried. Yeah. Right?
Isaiah 40 and 31.
There you go.
I'm starting at 30.
Uh-huh.
29. It says, he giveth power to the faint.
He giveth power to the faint.
And to them that have no might, he increases strength.
Yeah, the weakest, you know, brother, so to speak, could be raised with the power, bro.
You say the feeble amongst us shall be as mighty as David.
Come on, man. You don't believe.
I'm going to jump up to verse 28.
You got it.
It says, hast thou not known, hast thou not heard, that the everlasting power, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, the creator of the ends of the earth, fainteth not, neither is weary. There is no searching of his understanding.
Yeah, the Lord don't get tired, bro. Go ahead.
He's an everlasting power. He giveth power to the faint.
He giveth power to the faint.
And to them that have no might, he increases strength.
That's right.
Even the youth shall faint and shall be weary, and the young men shall utterly fall. But they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength.
There you go.
They shall mount up with wings as eagles.
They shall mount up with wings as eagles. So that's part of the standard. It said what? To take flight. Go ahead.
They shall run and not be weary, and they shall walk and not faint.
Unlimited energy, man. You're gonna be a machine, bro. You see that? In this time to come, this gonna be literal war on the streets, man. You think the Lord just gonna let Esau just run over his elect? Just totally devour Jacob, right?
That would tarnish his name.
Come on, man.
That'll make him a lot.
And they know that. That's why they're preparing for this, man.
That's why they have super soldiers and robots.
Yeah.
Because they know what's going on.
This is Zechariah.
Oh.
I was about to say Sirach. This is Zechariah chapter 12, verse 8. In that day, in that day, it said, in that day shall the Lord defend the inhabitants of Jerusalem, and he that is feeble among them at that day shall be as David. And it says,
did not King David leap on the walls?
Yep.
He said he made his feet as hands.
Hey, our forefathers had power at that time, bro. The Lord was dealing with them in those battles, man.
Hey, you gotta go back to the sons of God, what they were doing. They were superhumans back then. So even more now.
and it says, in the house of David shall be as God,
Right.
as the angel of the Lord before them.
In the house of David, the elect shall be as the Most High, man.
And it's the spirit that you're seeing a lot of these people coming out making these videos talking about the real reason black people are being persecuted like this, because they know we got superhuman ability.
Yeah.
You know? And we have that on a low level, which gives you understanding why niggas like Michael Jordan can jump from the free throw line and do all this other shit. That's funny. That's a Jake in that suit too.
Yeah, it's a spirit, though.
Show you, bro.
We talk about power, and then Iron Man pop out, bro. That's how you know it's a spirit.
That nigga has a fully functioning iron.
Showing you, bro. That power is coming, man.
Yeah. And every time we speak, the Lord always sends examples. Man. Who next? The Hulk? Hulk gonna fucking jump out the building? You know?
Hulk smash.
Yeah. Go ahead. You got some more in the definition?
Yes. It says, disappear,
Bring it out with you.
to put to flight, to drive hastily,
To drive hastily.
to cause to disappear, hide.
Cause to disappear high. As we talked about. And the Lord can cloak you with to make you invisible or something, you know? Right? That was it. Yeah. So there's been instances throughout the scriptures how the Lord has always raised up a standard to deliver our people, man. Right? It's the Lord that's going to fight our battles, man. Isaiah 41. Matter of fact, get that. Right? Give me Isaiah 41, then we'll read that John 14. 41 and start at verse like. We're talking about he said, fear not my sons of Abraham, roughly paraphrasing.
Yep.
Yep.
Isaiah 41:10. Fear thou not, for I am with thee.
Yeah, fear thou not, I am with thee. Go ahead.
Be not dismayed, for I am thy power.
That's right.
I will strengthen thee, yea, I will help thee, yea, I will uphold thee with the right hand of my righteousness.
Yahweh Shah, go ahead.
Behold, all they that were incensed against thee shall be ashamed and confounded.
Yep.
They shall be as nothing, and they that strive against thee shall perish.
And they that strive against thee, they that fight against thee, shall be put to death. That's what the Lord said. Go ahead.
Verse 12. Thou shalt seek them, and thou shalt not find them, even them that contended with thee, they that war against thee shall be as nothing.
They that war against thee shall be as nothing, man. So what are we going to do?
Lord.
Go ahead.
They said, wait upon me. So I'll rise to them.
And that's power. He said, those that war against thee shall be nothing. Go ahead.
It says, shall be as nothing and as a thing of naught. For I, the Lord thy power, will hold thy right hand, saying unto thee, fear not, I will help thee. Fear not thy worm Jacob. And it's the spirit that, the Lord called us a worm, because a worm is defensive. A worm literally is a prey to everything. Different predators, birds and other insects, even the sun. Because if a worm is out in the sun too long, it gets fried and it dies. So and carnally, we're defensive, but spiritually, we're covered. And until the Lord makes that carnal, it's like that spiritual power actually manifests, because it's already in us.
Yeah.
You know, faith is the fact that we have faith. It shows you we have spiritual power.
Yeah.
All right. We have the ability to see the promises from the past and all that. So the Lord is going to draw that out, you know, whenever the moment dictates.
Yeah. Like Elder Apostle Rama said, you know, he called it a spiritual augmentation.
Yeah.
Esau's trying to do it carnally. God's going to do it spiritually.
You see it in
right?
In the Matrix. You know, when they were downloading the different fighting skills into Neo, that the Lord's going to do that with us, man.
That's it.
You know? And you see that on a small level. You know, for brothers that play sports, you do something that you didn't know you could do, you know, a certain move or whatever, you're like, how do that? The Lord already has that in you. You know?
You just click.
Right. It says, fear not thy worm Jacob, and ye men of Israel. I will help thee, saith the Lord, and thy Redeemer, the Holy One of Israel. Behold, I will make thee a new sharp threshing instrument, having teeth. Thou shalt thresh the mountains, and beat them small, and shall make the hills as chaff.
Yeah, we should thresh the mountains. Mountains represent major governments, man. So the Lord's going to raise up men with power, and we're going to be taking down these armies. Okay? Any more?
Thou shalt fan them, and the wind shall carry them away, and the whirlwind shall scatter them, and thou shalt rejoice in the Lord, and shalt glory in the Holy One of Israel.
Yeah, hey, brothers gonna be getting down, brother. There's gonna be brothers gonna have them laser beams coming out their eyes, power, all types of stuff, man. Flying, disappearing, reappearing. You know, who used to do that in X-Men? Nightcrawler. You know, that was his power, man. To disappear, reappear. You know, bulletproof.
Fireproof.
Come on, man. Lord, hey, the Lord, man.
That's why, you know, watching those different animes and you know, cartoons and stuff like that, superheroes, that's really faithful for your elect. Because when you watch that as a kid, you think you can do that stuff. You never saw Esau acting like he had powers back then. That shit's not in him, but it's in us, man.
That's it, man.
Michael 4. Look up that word.
What you had? You got that? You that first?
I have Michael.
Go ahead. You got it.
Micah chapter 4, verse 13. Arise and thresh, O daughter of Zion, for I will make thine horn iron, and I will make thy hoofs brass.
Hey, go into that word horn. I brought this out. The word did a video on that, man.
The word for horn in Psalms 8:71-61. It says horn-like projections on the altar of rays of light.
Rays of light. I mean, them rays of light, them beams gonna be coming out of brothers' eyes, man.
Eyes, mouth, hands.
Come on, man.
Superman. See that look like the Iron Man suit, don't he? You know the Iron Man suit he did?
Where they get that from?
Yeah.
Like Dragon Ball Z.
That's really.
Street Fighter.
Street Fighter.
Yeah.
Mega Miz.
Yeah.
Mortal Kombat.
Come on, man.
All that.
Continuing on.
Hey, it's good to talk about these things, man, because, hey, we understand that it's going to happen. We believe that.
It says, use the flashes of lightning.
Yeah.
Like a Star Wars, you had, stiff lightning.
Yeah. Hey, we're going to call lightning from heaven, man. Fire from heaven.
Hey, I'm right here. That's what I was
spirit.
2 Kings chapter 1, verse 9. Then the king sent unto him a captain of 50 with his 50. And he went up to him, and behold, he sat on the top of an hill, and he spake unto him, Thou man of the Most High, the king hath said, Come down. And Elijah answered and said to the captain of 50.
So that shows you the ones who doing the will of Yahweh outside, those are going to be ones that is ordained with this spiritual power.
Absolutely.
It's just not going to be done every ordinary man. He said, who read it again?
And Elijah, verse 9, and he spake unto him, Thou man of the Most High.
Now, man of the Most High. The man of the Most High, one that was ordained from the Heavenly Father, man, is doing his will. Ain't no ordinary Jakes can be out here just having spiritual power.
Ain't gonna be no niggas with power.
Ain't gonna be no niggas with power. And ain't gonna be no niggas with fringes on either.
Yeah. You see that? Like, I forgot who the fuck said it, but they talking about them like drive-by and stuff. I think it was Soulja Boy. Soulja Boy said that he was like, don't let me get spiritual power. First thing I'm gonna do is go out of my ops. No. we're going to be using the spiritual power for the Lord. And like I say, we ain't gonna be in like you see the movies and different powers testing out. We're gonna get right to work.
It says, "Thou man of the Most High, the king has said, come down." And Elijah answered, Second Kings chapter 1 verse 10, it says, "And Elijah answered and said to the captain of 50, If I be a man of the Most High, then let fire come down from heaven and consume thee and thy 50. And there came down fire from heaven and consumed him and his 50.
Boom. And he was a man of the Most High. And it came down. And fire came down from heaven. It consumed him, man. We're going to be in that same lot, Lord willing, man. And that's having faith in the Lord, man. Putting your trust in the Lord.
Get Revelation 11.
Elijah wasn't putting trust in his own will. He put trust in the Lord, man.
And he had like Dr. Strange, Governmental.
Yeah.
You know, that's where they got that.
Exactly. Revelation 11, where it talks about calling, shutting up heaven, making fire come down from heaven, like verse. Yeah, so it's like latter verses. You gotta go ahead, bro.
So Revelation chapter 11 and verse 4, it says, "These are the two olive trees and the two candlesticks standing before the Most High of the earth.
Yeah, the two olive trees, the two candlesticks is the northern and southern kingdom. Go ahead.
And if any man would hurt them, fire proceedeth out of their mouth
See that? If any man will hurt them, fire proceedeth out of their mouth, as we just read here. Go ahead.
and devoureth their enemies. And if any man will hurt them, he must in this manner be killed."
There you go, man. So hey, there's gonna be power that's gonna be on the elect. Right? So
2 Kings 6:16. And he answered, Fear not, for they that be with us are more than they that be with them.
yeah.
And the Lord and the angels is going to be on our side in that day, man. You might not see them. They're going to be close. There's going to be many with us.
And that's why you niggas that's jumping shit trying to, run the east off and up, man. You are stupid.
Yeah.
It's like, the word of Rock Bar. You don't know the power you first, man. You don't know what the hell about shit I was trying to do for you in this damn truck.
I have a whole damn split angel army behind us backing us up.
Get that John 14. That'll be it. John 14, like 12.
Very, very, John 14:12. Very, very, I say unto you, he that believeth on me, the works that I do, shall he do also.
See, he that believeth on me, Yahweh Shai said, he that believeth on me, the works that I do, you should do also. And the scriptures talk about that Yahweh Shai did many works that couldn't even be recorded in the book. So it's no telling what Yahweh Shai was doing outside of what we read. See what I'm saying?
Just the stuff that we do know. He was able to teleport.
Come on, man.
He was able to change his look. All right. He was able to manipulate the elements. That's how he changed the water to wine.
Yep.
He was doing all types of
Raise the dead, heal the sick. Right? We are definitely in the time of miracles.
And he was able to read minds.
Yep. Yeah, because he knew who was going to be with him.
He already
He knew who was going to stay, and he knew who was going to go.
And he knew the thoughts of the wicked scribes and Pharisees.
Shit.
And he knew, and he was already telling what was going to happen in the present day.
Also,
Hey, you know that's heavy too. Not to cut you off, but hey, I'm just thinking about Isaiah 4:1, right? You gonna have many women trying to run up, but you gonna know who's sincere. You gonna know who's right.
That's the spirit of discernment.
yeah, because you're being led by the Spirit, not by your right.
There you go. Yeah.
Just like he knew Peter was going to die.
Yep.
And he knew Peter was still from the Spirit.
Yo, yeah.
Rock the church. Go ahead, bro.
John 14:12. Very, very, I say unto you, he that believeth on me, the works that I do, he shall do also.
That's right.
And greater works than these shall he do, because I go into my Father.
Greater works than these, bro. Greater works than these he shall do. Right? You don't believe that? Especially in the time and the earth we in right now, where all hell about to break loose. Right? Go ahead.
And whatsoever ye shall ask in my name,
They all know. Go ahead.
John 14:13. And whatsoever ye shall ask in my name, that will I do.
The Lord gonna be with his men. He's gonna be with the believers in that day, man. What else do you fucking got? This man coming with the sword. He coming to bring forth a famine. cutting off resources. It's going to be hell out here on the streets, martial law, ICE agents and shit. All right, super soldiers. Okay, what else do you have? Any more?
That the Father may be glorified in His Son.
There you go. So like you were saying earlier, the point of the power is for what? For Yahweh Shemel Shah to be glorified, man.
To do His will.
To do His will.
The elect ain't gonna be taking credit for himself.
Right.
Like Yahweh, when everything he did, he gave glory to the Father.
Every single time.
That's why He said He called the people great.
He said it's not me that doeth the works, but pretty much the Spirit of the Father that's in me. You know? Yep.
John 14:14. If you shall ask anything in my name, I will do it.
And you got to believe that, man. In a time where there's a lack of food and water and resources, man. You got to pray and ask for that. Hey, that's what we're going to be doing. What else do we, like I said, what else what the fuck do we have? Right? When people are out here, when there's bodies in the street, right? When bodies on top of bodies on the street, when it's fucking stinking out here, bro. What else you gonna rely on, man? Right? When you got troops at every corner, right? When you surrounded, you know, that's the faith that you're gonna have, right? And that was it, huh? Get that. Bring it out. We'll wrap. We just bringing out those faith boosters, man. Get your mind right, man.
Psalms chapter 49 and verse 5. Wherefore should I fear in the days of evil, when the iniquity of my heels compass me about? In the NLT, it says, why should I then fear when trouble comes, when enemies surround me?
You know what's powerful that Brother Shirt say, when you walk down, don't be afraid.
Well, always sending signs, bro. Always sending signs.
33 and 14, man. The Most High speaks one thing twice, man.
There you go. He's always in the midst.
Everything.
But you got to be spiritual to see those things.
Me and him literally just
Right?
saying that. Like, you'll see something during the day that you'll say, and you really can't explain it to the masses because they carnal. So you really just sit there explaining it to yourself in the spirit, like, you just said that.
He that is spiritual, judge of all things, man.
Yeah.
And the Lord be dropping bars, bro. Every single time.
Yep.
Any more?
Jeremiah chapter 16, verse 16. Behold, I will send for many fishers, saith Yahweh.
And that's what we're doing. We out here fishing. We're fishing for men. We got the bait with the wisdom not to stand according to the Bible. We're trying to bait you with the word, man. But only the elect, the nation of Israel, are going to come into the truth, man.
Yeah.
And they shall fish them. And after will I send for many hunters.
Yeah. And after, he said, after I will send for many hunters. Why we're after? Because the word is going to be shut. The famine of the word, man. Then the Lord's going to turn those fishers, the men of the Lord, into hunters, man. And everything the beloved elder and brothers are going into, hey, brothers going to be hunting in that day, man. We're going to be hunting in the spirit of Yahweh Shemel Shah, man. Right.
You know, like excellent signal.
Yeah.
And it was hunting people. That's how we left when we were going down 2/3 even Esau.
Yep.
The hunter is going to be hunted.
Yep. Funny when the rabbit got there. What do you say?
And they shall hunt from them, and they shall hunt them from every mountain, and from every hill,
From every mountain, from every hill, everywhere that Esau, Edom, and these elites are hiding, and these 2/3 ass niggas that want to hide with Esau, that got their constellation on the side. Hey, the Lord's gonna put the spirit on his men to go hunt their ass down. Yeah.
and from every hill, and out of the holes of the rocks.
And out of the holes of the rocks. So why they gonna be in their bunkers, man? At the dens of the earth, man. They're gonna grab their ass up out of the bunkers and put the 2/3 ass niggas to death, and put Esau and Edom ass right into slavery, man.
Head first.
Head first, man. Right over there in World War III, man. Piece of pig, man.
And let's come back down. Those new bodies after that post-war. It's time to clean up the earth, man.
New kingdom of heaven.
That's it, man. You know, Yahweh Shah said that he's going to gather all things that offend, and it's going to get wiped out. You know? What else? Hey, so we pray that this camp was edifying. All right, we're going to close it out by giving all praise, honor, and glory. And double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who taught us the truth. Shalom to the hopeful elect. Hey, till next time we say shalom. Shalom. Shalom.